What's good? What's good? We live, baby. We live, we live. We got some live reactions going. About to get it. We're gonna get it started soon. We're just gonna let it load up. Let some people get in here a little bit. But yeah, we about to go live, y'all. No camera view is a little different. It's a little different. But yep, we about to get into it. So the warm up. So we're gonna let it warm up. Yes, sir. We live though, y'all. We live. We live. We live. We live. We live. We live. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are live, y'all. Live reactions. Yes, sir. We about to be here. It's a little warm up though. We gonna get some people in here. We gonna get people in here. We gonna get some people in here. Just let it warm up, y'all. Yes, sir. We live, baby. We are live, live. Yes, sir. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? We about to get this reaction video started. About to get this started. Yep, we about to get it started soon. We gonna get it started soon. Just letting it warm up some. Hope everybody's doing good. We about this live reactions going. I know it's been a little minute since you actually see me live, but we here. And we back better than ever. We back better than ever. Better than ever. Better than ever. Better than ever. Yes. What's good? What's good? We gonna get the video started, y'all. I'm just trying to get it warmed up some. I'm just trying to let it warm up, you know? Just let some people get in here a little bit. But yeah, we are live, baby. I know some people might be surprised, like, oh, he's live. Well, what happened? Yeah, I know, yep. It's like I said, y'all gotta read my posts, man. I've been busy, been a lot of things, y'all. A lot of stuff. But it's life. It's all life, man. But we here. Just gonna let it warm up. We're gonna keep letting it warm up some, y'all. I'm gonna get it started. We just, let's let it get warm. Let's warm up some. Let's get a few more people in here. We're gonna get it started. Y'all actually see from the start and from the jump how I start my videos and stuff, like my intro and all of that. Like I want to start, like I said, I always wanted to start going live and doing my live reactions, so y'all gonna see a lot more me going live now, y'all. For real. Like y'all gonna see it. Be on this joint live. Live and ready to go. Live and ready to go. We got the world's greatest Larry Bird highlight reel. It's coming. I'm excited for this one. I think it's like 17 minutes too. Yeah, I think that joint is like 17 minutes long. So 17:56. So if you ready to sit back and watch, we gonna get it started. Let's let it warm up some. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We live, baby, full effect. We back at it, y'all. We back at it. We gonna be, we up. Let's go. Let's go. Damn, AJ Brown is gone. AJ Brown is about to be gone. Well, shout out to people in the chat, y'all. I see y'all in the chat. Like I said, we're going to get it started. I'm just warming it up a little bit more. You know, and if like probably about like 3 to 4 minutes, I'm going to start it up. And we're going to get it going. All right, we're going to get it going. Yep, this is a good long video, so prepare yourself for this. This is a nice one. I don't see it, so I ain't never seen it. So that's like I say, I don't never see excuse me. I don't never see these videos at all. Like, I really don't. I don't see them. It's always my first time reaction to any like commentary and narrators and all that stuff. Got stuff wrong and all of that stuff. Like I'm just hearing it the first time, like y'all hearing it. You know. But yes, we are live. We about to get it started. Yeah, I'm about to start it up though. Let's get everything situated. We good. Yep. A few more minutes, y'all. But I hope everybody's doing good. Having a good day, having good times, all of that good stuff, y'all. This positive, peace, good energy, love, and peace, all of that good stuff. Yep, all of that good stuff, y'all. All of that good stuff. Yes, sir. What time is it? It's 2:29 now, so I'll give it about like, let's give it 3 more minutes. I know it's so fresh and I'm just popping on live. Like, whoa, he's popping on live. So, yep, let's just give it to like 2:31. I got like 2:32, I'll say. 2:32. Yeah, 2:32 we started up. So it's 2:29 now. So we started up 2:32. Just letting it warm up. Yep, letting it warm up. But we gonna get it started though. I'm excited, y'all. Hope y'all excited. I'm excited. This is a nice little long video too. It's a nice good long video. Yep, I know my camera is different. I don't got my green screen up either, so it's a little different right now. I gotta get that situated. Yep. But I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. I'm about to start it up. It's 2:30 now. I'll give it 1 more minute. Let's give it 1 more minute. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. And then, yeah. And then we get it cracking. Yeah, but I appreciate all the love and support always, y'all. I know I'll be in and out sometime, but like you said, life hits you. Life hits you a lot. I'm pretty sure everybody can relate and understand that, so 100%. What is it? 2:30. Got 1 more minute. We're gonna get started. Yep, 1 more minute. We're gonna get started. We're gonna get the party started. Yeah. Get the party started. Yeah. Get the party. All right, 2:31. It's 2:31. All right, we gonna get it. Yep. All right, let's go. We about to start, y'all. Dang, you know what? I didn't check my recording space. Oh boy, let me check real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second while we. Hey, that'll give us a little bit more time to. We can, get some more time for more people to come in. Excuse me. What video is this? Did I do this video already? Let me see. How long is this? Oh, that can go. How long is this? Oh, that can go too. That can go. All right, we're about to get started. I'm trying to clear up some space because I forgot that when I record, it's going to take up space. So I don't know. Hopefully I can get this full video. I'm a little scared, but hopefully I can download on YouTube too. Anyway, let's get it going. Let's get it started right now. Let's get it started, y'all. Are y'all ready? Let's go. All right. Let's start. Make sure this is all the way back. No. Okay. Boom. All right, we started right here. All right, let's go. Sure everything is all right. Y'all ready? Let's go. What's good, YouTube? Y'all know what time it is. It's that time. It's that time. The good old Larry Legend. Let's get straight into the video, y'all. We right back at it. I know it's been a minute since I've been going, but hey, we got this good old, the world's greatest Larry Bird highlight reel. Let's get straight into the video, y'all. You know, I don't waste no time, so let's get straight into the video. Let's go.
Bird, little fake, down the lane. Oh, Larry Bird!
7 minutes left. Larry Bird follows his own shot. Oh, what a play!
Won't go. Bird the rebound. Over his head to McHale.
He's liable to score 40 points, or he's liable to score nothing. He's very erratic, but he can do it when he's hot.
Oh, what a Bird!
All right, here's Bird. Drexler all over him. He fires. And he's tied the game. Look at this crowd. They've seen so many
Y'all know Larry's a beast. Larry's a beast. Y'all know that for sure.
great plays, but they still appreciate number 33. Very good point. Henderson broken up. There's Bird again. Larry Bird with a steal. Henderson back to Bird.
Hey.
Beautiful.
Off the mark. Lakers had several chances, and here's Larry Bird chugging down the court.
Larry Bird, off he goes, and give it right back to Bird for the cram.
Here comes Bird out of the pack. 1:05 to go. Larry Bird pulls up, and the Celtics lead. Finds an open Bird. Takes Rambis. 1 second. It counts.
There's Max on the offensive board on the cut to Bird. Swings through, little reverse. Layup is good.
How did he make that one?
Away with 12. Celtics have got 3 seconds. 2. Bird, a runner. It's good!
Beneath him, and probably with a little off balance.
Bird with the steal behind the back to Nate Archibald. Back to Bird.
All right.
Larry with the break in the middle. Bird, a runner. Yes. A little up fake by Oberding and a nice steal by Bird. Behind the back to Buckner.
Yo, that joint was over. We gotta run that back. Gotta run that back. If y'all ain't peeping, if you just tuning in, y'all, we live. Yep. Yo, if you just tuning in, we doing the world's greatest Larry Bird highlight reel. That was a crazy pass right there. Y'all got peep.
A little up fake by Oberding and a
Oh, my bad.
nice steal by Bird. Behind
Ooh,
the
he
back to Buckner.
did it with the
Too much. Bird spins on Barkley. Hits falling away. Play first half. Bird. Reverse layup for 2. Quickly ahead to Bird. Behind the back move. Dumps it to Parrish. Yes. With it. Up to Bird. Theus is back. Larry spins through a crowd for 2.
Oh, boy. Whoa! Take that, Larry Bird. In your face, as they say. It's a little different than you read the paper. What a fake.
Williams to Bird again. Up fakes. Fires another three-pointer.
Ties it up. 113.
Whoa. I never seen that one before. Hold on. I never seen that one before. That was tough.
Williams to Bird again. Up fakes. Fires another three-pointer.
Ties it up.
Oh, my
113 to 113.
Bird's the man they want to have it. Yes, indeed.
Bird for 3. Yes! Larry Bird for 3. Celtics lead it by 1. All right, here's Dennis. Gets it into Bird. Larry, a runner. Got it! Ball game's over. Whoever catches that ball is going to have to put it right up. Max looking. Loops it to Bird, a runner. It's good! It's good! And the Celtics win it! Bird hits and the Celtics win it! DJ again to make the inbounds pass. They're double teaming Bird. Larry, fake, fall away. Hits it at the buzzer! All right! Bird gets out as far as he can go. Gives a fake to try and draw the foul. One dribble, the fall away, Hail Mary prayer, please go in shot.
With a 5-alarm.
Bird spinning on Rodman. Got it the other side. Bird wants the ball on Cooper. Gets it. Spins away and fires. Hit it! Larry looking for the Chief. Is that fake? Got it! Oh, boy!
Ain't got it by Shelton. What a play by Bird!
Buckner gets the double team in half court. They find Bird. He's going to have to put it up. He does. And hits at the buzzer. They get it to Bird in the corner. A little left-handed runner. Oh. Larry Bird. Nice feed to Maxwell. Max in the corner to Bird. Steps around and great reverse layup for 2. 45, and he looks every inch of that. Bird. Got it! A foul. Defense this time. Bird. Bird the steal in the forecourt. Starts to break himself. Goes by Seasting. On the cut. McHale. Bird in traffic. Gets 1. 2 men in the air. Hits it. Bird steals it right back. Gets it ahead on the break. Larry to McHale. 2.
Parrish off to
I'm trying to tell you, man, he is so nice.
Bird in traffic. Gets 1. 2 men in the air. Hits it. Bird steals it right back. Gets it ahead on the break. Larry to McHale. 2.
Parrish off to Bird for the open 20-footer. It's good. Corner Bird. Backs in. Posted up Bird. Takes the jumper and hits it. A lead for Bird front court. Bird shoots the jumper right side. Good. Third. Bird posted left. Takes the jumper and hits it again. Ray Williams down low for Bird, who feels it and takes it. And drills it again. He's unbelievable. 2:05 remaining in the third. Bird for the bomb. Got it again. A three-pointer. You're seeing the greatest in the game, Larry Bird. The runner is good again. You're seeing a greater performance as you'll ever see from Larry Bird. Bird the follow-away. Tough shot, and he drills it again. He stubbed his toe. Right corner, Bird bomb. Good. Larry Bird has 49. They open the right side. Bird the follow-away. He drills it again. That's the best shooting I've ever seen in the game.
Yes, indeed. They want him to keep scoring too.
Bird takes the jumper and hits it again.
That one right there is so crazy to me, man. Like, it's just, he just like, you know what? I'm just going to lean on you and just shoot the 3. I don't even care where you at. I'm just going to lean on you. Just, I got it. He just said,
Larry Bird has 49. They open the right side. Bird the follow-away. He drills it again. That's the best shooting I've ever seen in the game.
Yes, indeed. They want him to keep scoring too.
Bird takes the jumper and hits it again. Bird has 54. Bird is on the baseline coming out right. There's Bird. Bird, 14 seconds. He got fouled. He hit the shot. They're not going to count it. They're not going to count it.
Oh, boy.
With 3 seconds, Bird will try another jumper and hit it at the buzzer. Larry Bird scored 60. It is the greatest shooting exhibition I've ever seen in my life.
Bird on Harper. Shrimp. Bird strips him of the ball and knocks it out of bounds.
What an outstanding play.
yo, that was craziness. My man blocked it and just said, take that, it's on you too.
Exhibition I've
And
ever
just
seen
like he
in
did
my
it so
life.
slow. It's like he did it so slow and so normal. Just like, yup, block it, yup, off you, out of bounds.
Shrimp. Bird strips him of the ball and knocks it out of bounds.
What an outstanding play, and Lee Jones.
Exhibition I've ever seen in my
Yo, that's so crazy.
life.
Bird on Harper. Shrimp. Bird strips him of the ball and knocks it out of bounds.
What an outstanding play, and Lee Jones didn't see it.
Hasn't taken many shots
No, he
either.
hasn't. Bird, good fake on Chambers. Got it. The foul.
It's Larry Bird in action. He makes the game so beautiful.
Sidney Green. Bird. Bird wants to work on Orr. Spins by him and dunks it. Loose ball, Tyler. Stolen by Bird. Off to McHale. It's off. They go to Bird. Isolated with Jay. Spins around him. Yes, sir.
Open is Ainge. Bird goes for three. And the Lakers call time with 12 seconds left.
Front rims it. Bird the rebound. Walker trying for the steal. Bird a great feed ahead to Ainge. Danny a leaner. Yeah. 28 seconds. Bird, slap pass to Archibald.
Club is, even though he doesn't score points.
Bird working on Wilkins.
Oh, that was a foul.
Yes! Now they clear aside for Larry. Working on Wilkins. Fakes him. Got him. Tiny to Bird. Behind the back to Parrish. Danny dumps it. Oh! Tip pass. Bird to Maxwell.
Red Auerbach, I don't care. Look at the stat sheet. May not score, may not do this or that, but when he's in there, we start winning.
Bird. The follow for 2.
How you pass it to your own self? He said, I'm just going to pass it to myself.
The stat sheet. May not score, may not do this or that, but when he's in there, we start winning.
Bird.
Pass it to myself.
The follow for 2. Larry's going to slow it up. No, it goes over the head to McHale. Seltzer trying to get it into McHale. Bird, as usual, behind the back to Kevin. Bullet pass. Walton for 2. Bounce. Bird. Nice tip to McHale.
Right, too tiny.
Larry, a little fake down the lane between the legs to Roby. Goodness foul. A hot potato this trip. Larry Bird. Nice feed to Roby. Larry Bird, the runner. Won't go down. Sycamore and Bird over the shoulder to Parrish for 2 and a foul. Time. DJ up quickly to Bird. Rollins is back. Larry right at him. And he got it. We're down to 5 seconds. They loop it to Bird. Little pump fake off to Parrish for 2.
Probably the best.
Boy, I was about to say, if Parrish missed that finish, bro, I would have been mad. Like, how you missed the dunk?
Defensive unit out there for
Bird with the pass through the legs of Sigma.
put that in the can.
Small number. Bird. Great pass. McHale for 2. To Dennis Johnson. Seltz with the advantage here. Bird back to DJ. Yes, and he's fouled. Bird the rebound. Parrish. Cooper leaps. Parrish has got it. Bird over the head to Carlisle. Got it. Bird. Can't get the roll, gets the rebound, hits the hoop at the buzzer. Short with the hook. Catledge a traffic rebound. Bird strips it, tips it. Yeah. Kale with him. McKenna trying to drive and loses the handle. Bird gets it ahead to Ames. I used to coach at Penn. Bird along the baseline, underneath to Maxwell. Bird coming around. Oh, what a pass to Parrish.
That pass was nasty. That was a nasty pass.
Hale beats his man, gets the layup. And Parrish off the floor, ahead to Larry. Plenty of time, spins on Day. Runner is good.
That's the reason they got him.
There's Bird. Oh, yeah. Larry a drive. Yes, and he's fouled. Bird backing his way in on Bridgman on the other end. Larry, a left-hander is good.
Bird now cuts free. Tied at 88 with Bird again pulling up, putting Boston ahead. Bird attempting to break free, stays with it, and the foul is called. The continuation for Larry Bird. Lead to Bird off the fake, improves his position. Bird cuts free, left hands it for the field goal. That puts Paisley. It's Bird's turn, and the Celtics have the lead. Bird snaps free, comes up with a shot, and the Celtics lead it. And it's Bird. Johnson gets it into Bird, and Wilkins is there. Bird comes free. Bird for the layup. He has shown you why he's a future Hall of Famer. 20 points this quarter. He is 9 of 10.
See where Quinn goes with it. Larry posts up to the hoop. Yes! Oh, well. Bird, trick move. A fall away goes. Takes the fall away.
Nobody taken off.
Kevin McHale played 10 minutes in the first half. Bird got it!
Every step he has up the court.
Bird trying to find Parrish. Got it back. Laid it in!
Oh, boy!
Times already this year. Bird bumps O'Corin, turns, and hits. The basket. Bird the trailer. Yeah!
DJ forces the jump shot. Bird collects, fakes,
again and hits.
I've got a mismatch with Joe Barry out on Bird. Look at Bird driving the basket.
Break it at 10. Comes to Bird. Larry faking the shot. Puts it on the floor. Throws it up and hits it. Two hands, penetrates, throws up a prayer. Rebound Bird. Good and a foul. 10 points here in the third quarter. And Larry from DJ.
Put that one in the can.
Bradley outside on DJ. Around to pick Bird. Yes, and a foul.
His first 5.
Means the steal. Bird. Nice move. Bird in traffic. Hits. Has to take the lead here with 5.5 to play. Bird. Yes, and a foul. Again. That hot shooting of the Celtics helps out there. Oh. Boston with 14 seconds on the clock. Top of the key, Larry. Spins, drives. Got it! Bird working on Cummings and just fires and hits. And Day, an offensive board. Larry Bird. Got it! A foul! 6th turnover on the Lakers. Bird to the hole. Got it! Out Cooper. Fakes the 3. Nowhere to go, and Bird's got the ball. Larry weaving his way. Got it! 3:45 to go in the game. Bird. Yeah!
12 seconds on the shot clock. Larry Bird wants a three-pointer. A three-point shot by Larry Bird.
Max puts it on the floor. We're down to 6. Bird in the corner. Double fake. Jumper. It's good! Larry Bird hits it with 2 seconds left.
Bird. Oh, look at that pass.
A great pass from Bird.
Step back shot.
What a shot by Larry Bird!
But they are afraid Larry Bird will get hot. Larry Bird, three-point play.
Sigma with a hand. Oh, it's on the pop out. Goes right around foul. Bird trying to get offensively oriented, and look at that pass.
Bird steals it. You can see it coming, and look at the pass to McHale.
What a pass from Bird.
See it coming, and look at the pass to McHale.
Sweet right
Bird
there.
trying to
That
get
was a
offensively
nice
oriented.
pass. Oh, look at that.
Pass to McHale. Bird steals it. You can see it coming, and look at the pass to
It's like he's seeing
McHale.
him. Good pass. Good pass. That was a wonderful pass.
Bird on the drive, slapped away by Vincent. Bird gets it back. Saves it. Nice pass to Maxwell.
Most part of the Celtics do it so well. Here's Bird putting behind the back and then fighting.
Boy, that was absolutely a sensational feat.
D. Brown's got Worthy in a switch. Good look. Long pass for Bird. Oh, what a pass to Parrish. Bird kept it alive to 1 for 2. Oh.
Bird inside gets the basket.
This is a shot rebound Bird. Bird on the baseline.
Oh, great pass. Oh, what a back comes Ames. Bounce it to Bird in the lane. Behind the back on a no-look to Parrish.
It's the Fleming. Bird the steal right in the lane.
Oh, great pass. Oh, what a back
That
comes
was a
Ames.
nice pass.
Bounce it to Bird in the
Look at
lane.
that.
Behind the back.
That pass
What
was
a back
wonderful.
comes Bird. Bird on the baseline. Oh, great pass. Oh, what a back
This
comes
one
Ames.
right here.
Bounce it to Bird in the lane. Behind the back on a no-look to Parrish.
Craziness.
Bird the steal right in the lane. Behind the back to Dennis for 2.
Look at that pass. How does he do it?
I don't know.
First quarter, Larry Bird. Bird, bullseye. 2 points for Larry Bird. From Vincent to Bird. And it goes in. It doesn't count, but it goes in. I've seen everything. Wow, pass by Bird.
Bird.
1 second on the clock. Reggie Miller's shot rebounded by Bird, who rips it down for more.
Sten rebound. Gets the ball. Takes it. Makes it. Person. Bird stuffed him and had something to say afterwards.
Watch it. The other end, Bird just goes and smothers, comes away with the ball, and then has a little something to say to Person.
Sanders at 6'6", giving away 3 inches to Bird, who's trying to post him up through the foul. Yes! And
When you're coaching this league long enough, you say to yourself, how many times does he drive that spike through your heart with shots like this?
Really improved this game tonight. What a catch by Bird.
Bird behind the back for Gamble. Oh, what a play.
Hale charged for it, and he goes down. Larry Bird dives for it.
Lewis is going to pull up and miss. Bird with the one-touch. The Bird back to Parrish. You can't double yet. Now you can quickly. Bird's jumper, good. Larry Bird gives the.
It's like no matter what you try to do, you can't stop him, it seems like. It's like no matter what you try to do with him, you just can't stop him.
Boston Celtics, a 2-point lead. Dennis Johnson with Cooper all over him. He can't do a thing. Bird turnaround, hits with 16 seconds to go.
5 and Bird has the basketball. Look out. 2 seconds on the clock.
Crowd is standing up. It goes now to Bird. Bird goes up top.
And a 3-point field goal for Bird. 4 seconds left. He hits it.
And it goes to Moses. Moses heads for the hoop. Throws it up. He's got it. Oh, that's.
Hey, we just, to everybody that's tuning in, we doing live reactions, and we got the world's greatest Larry Bird highlight reel. Yes, we are live, and so if you're tuning in, that's what we're doing.
Put them out in front by 1. And where do we go? It's going to go to Bird. He's got a shot.
Get it shot. It is good, and that's that. It's all over.
Oh, the eyeball with Mahorn. Goes baseline. Nobody home. Rodman the block. Out of bounds. Who's got it? Detroit ball with 5 seconds to go. Thomas wants to get it in quickly. Does to Lambier. Stolen by Bird on the cut to DJ. Yes!
1 second left. Bird steals it and gets it to Johnson at the buzzer.
Unbelievable!
All right, well, if you just tuned in, that was the end of the video. Yes, that is the end of the video. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that like button. Turn on that bell. Definitely got some more videos coming. So definitely look out for that, y'all. And I'm out for now, and we're going to do some more. Hey, I'm on break. Just have a few, but I'm with you. Okay, yep. We got more live. We got more live reactions going. That's just one. That's just one video I'm uploading today. So this is a video I'm uploading today. But yeah, yep. But yeah. So that's about it, though. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go back live again, like right after this. Like, I was thinking about ending it here, cause I can edit all of this stuff. I can edit a lot of this talking and stuff out already. So I was thinking about maybe ending it now and then going right back live with another video. I don't know, or I could just stay live and then just do another one back to back. I could actually, cause I don't know how that works. Cause I really should be recording, but hopefully I can get this. Hopefully I can get this downloaded off of YouTube so I can actually upload it. So, but yeah. Yep. But yeah. But that's about it, though. Wrap up this video. Wrap up this good old video. And I appreciate y'all, though. I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all, I know it's been a minute since I've been going and stuff like that. Like up and down, back and forth. Because like a lot of life stuff I told y'all, man. But now we really got some time. Like, yeah. Okay, well, no, it's, yeah, we can, I'll probably just, like I said, I'm probably going to end this and then go back live again with another video. So I'll be on. So you won't really miss nothing. Yeah, and it was a pretty good video they made too. So yeah, it was pretty good. Yep. But yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all, yo. I appreciate y'all a lot. I know y'all been sticking with me for the longest, man. I know I ain't been giving y'all the videos like I really keep saying I wanted to, but it's just been a lot of, like, life, y'all know. Everybody got a life, so it just, things happen, things happen. But time for me right now is good. Time for me right now is actually excellent. That's why I'm thinking about finding some other videos I can go live and do too. Like, this might be a live day for me. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, because I know I miss y'all and I've been going for a minute. Like, I might just be live all day today, for real, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking right now in my head, like, I need to, you know, I'm thinking. I am thinking. I am thinking. But yeah, yep. Now I'm still here, y'all. I just need to get my screen up. So I'm still here. I'm about to put the screen up real quick, but I'm here. Hold on, I'm here though. I'm just trying to switch another video. Let's go to another video. What can we do? That was a good one. How about we do some Michael Jordan? How about we do Larry? What was it? Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, 71 points. Highlights. Larry Bird. Oh, this is a new one, I think. Oh no, it's not really new though. Hold on, I'm about to click on one. Matter of fact, we got a whole hour-long video I'm going to click on we can tune into for a little bit.
It's Game 6 of the NBA World Championship Finals as the 9th straight sellout here in the Summit. The Houston Rockets playing host to the Boston Celtics. 6 seconds on the shot clock, and Moses Malone gets the Houston Rockets started.
I think that was a very difficult shot for Larry to take to start the game. He did that up in Boston in the last game also. He should try to get himself an easier one or a layup to get off.
Billy Paul sits, and this is in great contrast to how the game started Tuesday night. Robert Reed able to save. It had been touched by the Boston Celtics. No backcourt. Dunleavy, this crowd is really alive right now. Moses Malone brings it down. He got it in despite a partial block by Robert Perry. And it comes to Tiny Archibald. 9 minutes, 50 seconds left in this first period. Still, the Celtics haven't scored. Now they have, as Robert Parrish has scored 18 points in the last 2 games. Gets them on the board. Ford from outside. Parrish with another rebound. And Parrish has scored all 4 points for Boston.
Yeah, this is like an hour long, it's like an hour and 27-minute long video. So I just thought I'd turn it on, you know? Since I'm live, might as well.
Robert Reed. Reed has been struggling from the field. Carol Dawson, the assistant coach of Houston, said if we could just shoot 45% the next 2 games, we could win it. Archibald has tied it up. And this is their game. Getting the ball inside to the big guy. Moses Malone with 6 points, 10-6 lead for the Houston Rockets. Cedric Maxwell, beautiful play on his part. Back to Mike again. Larry Bird brings it down, and Dunleavy, who had 28 points in that win Sunday, not hitting from outside. Maxwell up to Robert Parrish, and he is dead-eye from outside. We're all even 10-10. Reed with Maxwell on in. Robert Reed uses the screen by Paultz and hits it. Robert Reed. Billy Paultz missing. Bird with a rebound. 5 minutes to go, first period. Bird already with 4 in this game. Here is Parrish. Robert Parrish, and Parrish now with 8. Off it comes to Chris Ford. Ford to Maxwell. Out it comes to Ford. Good ball movement. Larry Bird. And Maxwell with a beautiful follow tip. Maxwell now with 4 points. 19-16. Maxwell off to Tiny. Tiny will try one. Archibald, who was slowed by that thigh injury, now has 5 points. Archibald looking like he wants to shoot the ball. He hasn't been shooting all that much. Bird is there. Larry Bird horses it in. He has 4 points. Henderson. Bird is back. 3-on-1. Robert Reed. And all of a sudden,
let me know if y'all can still hear me good.
Larry Bird.
Let me know if the audio on my mic is still good, y'all. Let me know.
Broken up. Maxwell.
You know, still hear it?
That little nest area of his.
And now I might sound a little bit louder. I just want
on the move. Rebound, Reed.
Yes.
You see the time left.
I'm trying to make it so I can still hear the audio in my voice.
It's a 1-point game. As Rick Barry will analyze the first few games of this series as Larry Bird now has 6 points. Robert Reed, quick move.
It's good, it's good.
Powering inside, and Reed with 8 points. He and Malone now tied for scoring honors for the Houston Rockets. Maxwell just
it's an hour long, so I'm going to sit back a little bit.
Henderson off to Reed. Reed against Ford now. Ford 3 inches shorter.
Good interception.
Look at Malone.
It's an hour 27-minute long video, y'all. It's an hour and 27 minutes.
Tiny Archibald.
So I'm kind of sit back a little bit, chill out, you know?
Tiny, beautiful pass to Roby.
Excellent penetration move. Nice pass.
Bill Willoughby. Willoughby getting some confidence back after struggling in the last game. He has 2 points. He missed a couple of stuff shots Tuesday that really took his confidence away. Larry Bird.
One of the few times Larry's been left wide open at the top of the key.
Reed is a much more disciplined
Hey,
player.
what's up? Welcome to the
Of course,
stream.
that change coming when
I
Reed
know it's
moved
been a
out to the
minute.
guard
I know, y'all. I know it's been a minute.
35-32. Henderson.
But we back. I had to do this special stuff for y'all, y'all. Yep, we back though. We back.
39-34.
It's
Reed
good.
now in double figures with 10.
He's flipping.
McHale tried to
Oh, okay, yep.
tip, but
Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey. What's up? It's been a little minute. How you doing?
Reverse layups here as Boston had a 7-point lead in the first period, and now with a 7-point advantage, Henderson. Malone follows.
Hope you doing good.
Malone that will get credit for the basket and does. Billy Paultz with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Reed 3, 2.
Yeah, I know. I miss y'all too. That's why I had to go live. Yep.
Enthusiastic crowd with 3 minutes in this first half, and Bird hit a tough shot. The guy's not shooting well. That was not an easy shot.
Definitely miss
points
y'all.
now for Bird. Reed inside.
Good.
Some quick moves. There's Reed. Carr with his hands on it. Anyway, Robert Reed right now is red hot. 18 points.
It's an hour 27-minute long video, so
Malone was 16.
it's a long video.
1-2 punch from Reed and Malone. Archibald. Somebody must have looked the wrong way. He took advantage of it. A win here. The Celtics with their 14th NBA World Championship flag. If not, it's Game 7 Sunday.
No, I know. I am. Trust me, I am.
Starts him out.
No, I know.
He
I
has
am.
10 points. 55-47. Dudley, who started out slowly, starts the second half in reverse fashion. Cornbread with Moses on him. They double team him, and that leaves Bird. And Bird with a reverse makes it 57-49. Larry with 14. Here's Ford. Nice pass to Maxwell. And Cedric Maxwell now with 13 points. Maxwell off to Robert Parrish. Paultz staying tough on him, but Parrish dead center with another one. Beautiful jumper. He has 12 points. Robert Parrish off to Tiny Archibald. You see Maxwell filling the lane. Also Ford, but they hold it up. Larry Bird. Bird is 4 of 10 in the first half.
Timeout.
Billy Paultz tries to follow his own. Here comes Cornbread. Look at Reed get back on defense. Reed
That was a
hustling.
foul. He did. I believe.
Chris Ford.
That's
Larry
offensive
Bird.
foul.
Robert
I seen it. Nobody probably didn't saw it, but that was an offensive foul.
Behind the back, and that was not a hot dog fancy pass. That pass was called for in that situation.
There's Dunleavy again.
But then again, this is back in the day. You know, a lot of stuff was different.
Robert Reed.
You can get away with
now
stuff
has
like
20
that.
points, his first points of this second half. Bird in trouble. Was able to get it out to Chris Ford, and Ford.
That'll get you out of trouble every time.
Dunleavy to Robert Reed.
What?
Reed is playing his whale of the game, 22 points. He had, remember in game 1, 27 points, and he had in the regular season of play 32.
Yeah, I know he is cooking.
That
Yeah.
basket
He's
going
cooking,
to
always
Archibald.
cooking.
He has 9. Larry Bird, that
Yep, he's
basket will
always
count,
cooking.
and he's fouled. Larry Bird this year was 8th in the NBA in free throw percentage, so you don't expect him to miss very many. Backing up on Reed, off balance shot.
Well, I was gonna say off balance. I was gonna say
And Bird
he
now
took the
starting
words
to
right out of
zero
my
in,
mouth.
and that's got to concern this man, Del Harris.
No, I know. Yep, you definitely
That's
told me.
players
Yep,
when
yep,
it
yep.
gets
You
down that
definitely
last
told me.
quarter.
I know. I see it from my own eyes. So yeah, for sure.
There's the time left
I
in this
see it
third
from my
period.
own eyes.
What a tradition Boston has, and they're trying to add to it. Archibald.
Oh, that was a crazy shot right there.
That hurt bad.
Maxwell into Parrish. Parrish against Malone, and Robert Parrish hits another 2. He has 16. Bill Willoughby. Malone follows, and now it's a 12-point
Now
game.
I know. Yep, that's why I was like, hey, I
6
forgot.
seconds on
Yeah,
the
I was
shot
like,
clock.
hey, you know.
Robert Reed.
Cause I had read your name and I was like, oh, I know who you are. Yep.
Left it again.
I know it's been a minute. Yep.
Gerald Henderson trying to get out of there alive. And Reed comes up with it. Houston now has a chance to cut it to 6.
Yep, like I said, I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Definitely appreciate you. Always.
Incredible come from behind by this Houston team. To Larry Bird. Parrish, he's going to try to do something about it and does, and that was a big basket for Boston.
Every basket's big for Boston right now, as for the Rockets.
Ford, broken up, Willoughby to Henderson.
I might hear a little outside noise to my windows open, so I might mute it here and there. But if it's good, just let me know if
He's
it's
going
good.
to hit those pressure shots now. 88-83, 4 minutes left as you see it. Larry Bird again. Oh, as he hits some pressure-packed shots. Cedric Maxwell.
Well, that's a big play by Maxwell. That pass wasn't exactly right on the money, Bill.
Archibald, Henderson on him. Tiny will come back out and reset. 12
Hold on,
seconds
wait.
the shot clock.
You said he had what, bro? Bird had 21. Yo, you for real? I thought you said 21 points. I had to sit up and read that. Dang. On both games? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't see. That's the stuff people be. That's the type of stuff people be looking past, man. People be looking past that type of stuff. He had 21 rebounds in game 1 and game 2. That's crazy. No, yeah, I am. Yep, I'm good. Appreciate that. Yep, I'm happy. Yes, I am. Thank you for that. Yeah, but no, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
A three-point shot by Larry Bird. He's hit 3 of them down the stretch.
Crazy.
27 points for Bird. Reed misses. Reed with another chance. Parrish, that's going to be goaltending. The basket will count. There's Kevin McHale coming in.
My screen look like
Again, we will have the presentation. Look at that. Well, you didn't see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably did. I'm pretty sure. Yep. I know he probably did get robbed.
From everyone, there they are.
Like it ain't. I'm pretty sure. I'm not surprised. Like that's craziness.
You see 2
That's
seconds.
something like y'all can't. Come on. When you see greatness, when you see people good, like they good. You know, don't hate on it.
Dark uniforms.
Somebody good, they good.
Plus gold.
It don't matter.
Celtics in white and green. And Michael Cooper taps it over to Kurt Rambis.
There's a lot of sports people that got robbed about a lot of things. Yes, Bird did get robbed in 81 of the MVP. Yep,
And the Lakers get on the board
craziness.
with nearly 2 minutes gone by in this first period.
Yep, they've been robbing people left and right, man.
He's a man possessed as Pat Riley looks on from the Los Angeles.
Then they give it to the person that don't even, that hardly did anything. I'm like, are you serious?
Here's Magic Johnson.
You can't be serious right now.
That helped the LA Force in game number 1. Magic Johnson hits his second in a row. They say of all the things Magic does, maybe he's not that great an outside
like I said, y'all, it's
shooter.
hour 27 minute
Cooper out of
video.
bounds. It's still LA ball. They go right into Kareem, double team him. They're going to say to Magic, can you do it again? And he does it again. Magic Johnson outside. He's hit now 3 in a row. Now Magic Johnson says turnabout is fair play, and he
Celtics
picks
and the
one
Lakers.
off.
But Magic Johnson.
He's gone for 4. He's got it. Larry Bird the rebound. So on a missed shot, you get the long rebound and a 4-on-2 finish rate. That's blocked by Michael Cooper. 6:19 to go in the first period. Gerald Henderson. Parrish gets the rebound.
Parrish.
Those that want to know where Robert Parrish is, he's made his presence felt so far, but he's playing with 2 personal fouls.
I like him, though.
Kareem trying to get 3 on Parrish, and maybe the foul situation had a factor on that play. Henderson puts a fake on Worthy. Banks it home. Gerald Henderson has 6 points in the ball game. And there is James Worthy, as Tom Heinsohn pointed out at the start, the fastest forward that he has seen. Buckner in the backcourt, along with Danny Ainge. The two have worked well together. Here's Ainge.
Hey, Danny Ainge.
I think Casey Jones will go with the guard that shoots the best from outside tonight.
He's liable to get a gold star. The guy can hit 3 outside shots from 18
Cooper, right?
Cooper misses Kareem. Sky hooks it in. Worthy is guarding Buckner. They have Magic Johnson guarding Ainge. The fake by Larry Bird.
20-something. I think that's Michael Cooper. Oh, my bad. DJ should have been in the...
Abdul-Jabbar with a perfect feed. Inside to Magic Johnson.
He lost him. Yep. Yeah, RP to him, too. He was... Yeah, that's messed up, though. He definitely passed away. That's RP to him.
Johnson with 14. First
that's definitely messed up.
McHale. Good feed from Ainge. He had to get it over.
Yeah, DJ was nice too.
9-point lead for the Celtics.
People be sleeping on DJ and
And once again, Danny Ainge.
Danny Ainge. That's what I'm about to say.
Wilkes in trouble and McAdoo.
People be sleeping on DJ and Danny Ainge. They be sleeping on them. They nice for it. On the low, like they nice.
Said, I'll gladly take a 20.
Look at that. Hey, I thought he meant. But that was a good shot.
Cooper.
Michael Cooper. Cross. Okay.
Michael Cooper going for 3 points.
Cross.
If you can make a basket beyond that white line, circling beyond the foul line, it is a 3-point.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. You're right about that, yeah.
From Rambis, who gives him the shot, and Bird takes it.
16
7 on the shot clock. Kareem. Worthy gets the offensive rebound and gets the
Okay,
point.
James Worthy. Okay, I see you, big fella.
3:35 to go in the period. Magic.
That's my rebound.
On the other side, Dennis Johnson hits over James Worthy. Dennis Johnson with 4 points. Nearly a steal by Cooper. And here's Bird.
I'm not going to lie.
By Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Hold on. I'm not going to lie. I see why Michael Cooper had pretty good defense. Because he's all, if I'm really looking at him, he's all over the floor. Michael Cooper is all over the floor. If you actually pay attention to him, he's like all over the floor everywhere. Like, if you pay attention to him, like, I'm like, yo, I just realized he's everywhere. Hold on, let me make that just a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger. Move that over some. Hold on, my bad. Let me just move this over some. All right, there we go. Let me move this up here. I'm gonna move this. I'm just looking at the chat. My fault. I'm about to start it. I just had to. Boop. Okay, there we go. I just had to put it up there. But yeah, Michael Cooper is all over the floor.
On Larry Bird going up. 2 terrific defensive gems under the basket at both sides. But Worthy muscles his way in. Haynes fires it up. I think the Celtics may be a little too.
Right,
They may be a little fatigued. Not Magic Johnson.
Oh, I thought he was about
to foul. And the Lakers have come back. Jamal Wilkes may have a shot back, and maybe Robert Parrish too. Throws it away. Henderson threw it right into the hands of Wilkes with 1:15 to play. In the hand, Wilkes from Cooper, and the Lakers are burning the Celtics on the fast break. And Kareem knocks it into the hands of Cooper. And here's Worthy. And the Lakers have come all the way back to within 2.
Come on, DJ, hit that, DJ. Come on, Parrish, come on.
Rambis.
Yep, hit that. I knew it. Yep. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's what I. Oh, yep. There you go. I wanted him to pull up.
Came over from Golden State.
I wanted him to pull that shot up. Yeah, I definitely wanted him to.
Several years ago, the Celtics won a title then, looking for another championship.
And
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's been struggling from the field, and so it's only his 4th basket. Kareem,
the whole other team was tough. I hate them in the 80s because I love
drops for Abdul-Jabbar, who has hit 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's what I say. I always recognize talent. If it's good, it's good. Somebody make a good play, they make a good play, you know?
In the second period, they were down by 13.
Kareem got that hook shot, man. That was his shit. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh! Kareem Abdul, that was a good dunk.
Underneath. Dennis Johnson makes a steal on Cooper's pass.
Okay.
Here's Bird.
Cash money. Hey.
Cooper is on Bird.
Ooh, one-handed. Oh, I thought.
Rebound.
And one.
Lakers with their interchangeable parts. And here's
That's foul for sure. Yeah, that was he ran right into him.
Worthy on a long-range shot. Worthy made the basket and will go to the line. Bird, good position.
It's a shot. Yep, I knew it, Bird. Ooh, he missed it. You don't make them all, though.
And it's
You're not going to make them all, though. But that was Larry Bird's shot for sure.
From Maxwell. Here's Worthy again outside. 7 in a row for James Worthy. And now Worthy has 16 points. Henderson outside. Loose ball. Bird.
Ooh.
Parrish.
Okay, Parrish.
Bird nearly lost it. Johnson does.
Come on.
Cooper to Magic. Whitman is back, but it's a 2-on-1 for LA. Worthy with the basket and the foul as he goes flying.
Magic. Oh, yeah. You heard it.
Whitman is open. Big basket once
Magic
again for
Johnson.
Whitman.
Oh, yeah.
3 in game 1 Sunday. He's got 3 so far tonight. Worthy on a pass from Magic Johnson, and that's the
I
best
appreciate y'all, though, y'all. I miss y'all, though, for real. I miss y'all.
Rebounding is Magic. Cooper and the fast break going to town, and the LA Lakers now lead by 3. Bird. Larry Bird with 17 in the ball game. 13 on the shot clock. 16 now remaining in the period as Irvin Johnson hits from outside. He has 17. Here's Bird working against Wilt.
It's a shot. I knew it. It's a shot.
18 for Larry Bird. McHale on McAdoo. Inside, Worthy. Basket counts and a foul. And the Lakers also have a legendary broadcaster in their own right.
Parrish got a nasty.
It's another one from outside.
Parrish shot is nasty.
Johnson puts it into Kareem. The go-to man, as Utah call him, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, now with 17 points. Worthy.
Definitely was swish.
Swish.
Yeah, it definitely was.
You could not play
right about that one.
Any tougher or closer than the Celtics did on that play. McHale inside, blocked by Kareem to Magic Johnson. 110 to 106. Celtics lead the Lakers. And Magic Johnson uses the glass to cut it to 2 once more, and the pressure remains. Knocked away by Parrish. Kareem recovers, and driving in is Worthy with a slam.
Is it me or is it chilly?
Worthy will inbound to Magic Johnson. Worst comes to worst, the Celtics will have to foul. There's a steal by Henderson, who lays it up and in. And the Lakers can play for the last shot to break the tie. Magic Johnson keeps looking inside. 2 seconds, 1 second, and they don't get it off.
He
The Lakers
blocked
don't
it.
get a shot off. Shot coming out to meet Mac Henderson.
You said ouch. What you say ouch for? What happened?
And here's Parrish driving the lane. Kareem had come out.
Oh, so it is chilly. Okay. So it's not just me.
Magic Johnson, long range.
All right, so it's not just me. It is chilly. Okay, I'm about to say, because
116 to 115.
I'm like, hold on, I feel a little.
Feeding Magic Johnson. Does he do that so well that inside the head?
Maxwell just forgot to stay with him.
Here's Kareem.
They're about to make me get my sheet covered.
It out to Henderson. Henderson drives in and is fouled and gets the basket.
Should I sit here? We can watch highlights all day, y'all.
Came back. McHale turnaround.
We only what? We only 18 minutes in out of an hour something video. Y'all about to make me grab my sheet.
And this game is
Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to grab my sheet, y'all? I get comfortable on live or no? Am I allowed to get comfortable on live? Let me know, y'all.
McAdoo. Steal.
Oh, you got your bird hoodie? Okay, you got your bird hoodie? All right. I got to get one.
And there's a foul.
I know it's up to y'all if I can get comfortable. If I can't get comfortable, then I can't. Y'all got to let me know if I'm allowed to.
Boston will get it back.
I'm allowed to get my comfortable. All right, hold on. Let me be right back. Let me be right back.
Here they are, game number 4.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on.
The results of the first 3 games. The Celtics winning in overtime in game 2. The Lakers winning games 1 and 3. Here's Magic Johnson. Right at the 24-second buzzer, Magic Johnson hits from outside. Pressure by Boston. And here's Magic Johnson with Henderson chasing him. The Magic man is 2 for 2 from outside. It's 6-3 Los Angeles. Parrish gets his own rebound and puts it in. Now the important game, early part of this game is a very important barometer because the team that is taken the impetus early on has been the big picture. The Lakers lead by 8 now. Dennis Johnson, very important shot. Maxwell on a steal. It's a 4-on-3 break for Boston, and Parrish comes in, and that's the first time we've seen that kind of aggressiveness from Robert Parrish in the series. Kareem. And the Celtics thought he palmed the ball, and I think the crowd did too.
He doesn't like to take that shot, but he's going to have to. He's showing me that he's willing to do it.
Worthy baseline shot, his first point.
It's off.
Henderson is short with it.
I knew it.
Getting the break
It's
to
off.
Johnson.
Whoa, we almost fell. Is my mic too loud? Let me know, y'all.
And Robert Parrish has 6 points, all inside. Cross court to Worthy. Worthy can shoot, he can
Turn it
jump,
down a
he
little
can
notch.
run. 6:45 remaining first period. Robert Parrish, who's gone inside, misses outside, but there's Larry Bird with the offensive rebound. So Larry Bird has 4. Kareem over Parrish. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the leading scorer.
Oh, yeah.
A game.
You right about that.
Got back very nicely on defense, but Magic Johnson hits from outside, and there's nothing you can do about that. Nearly halfway through this opening period, and Larry Bird inside, and I think the Celtics are doing more damage inside than they have in the previous 3 games. Johnson with a screen from Kareem.
Why? Hold on, why?
Going right to Parrish.
Hold on, why did Magic Johnson? Hold on. Come on.
He misses, and here's Magic. Green.
Why did Magic like?
First period, Robert Parrish.
It was I missed it. Did I miss it? Oh, no, that's coming. My bad. Hold on.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
I think it was up there. Was it up there?
Worthy defensed well by.
No, it wasn't. Dang, I missed it. What was it?
Green.
Maybe it'll come up.
Parrish.
Alright, let me just leave it. I would miss the spot.
Parrish has 6 points, all inside. Cross court to Worthy.
I think I missed it.
Worthy
can shoot. He can
That should be coming up maybe. Let me see.
6:45 remaining first period. Robert Parrish, who's gone inside, misses outside. But there's Larry Bird with the offensive rebound. So Larry Bird has 4.
Is it after this?
Over Parrish. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the leading scorer at over 25 points a game. Well, the Celtics got back very nicely on defense, but Magic Johnson hits from outside. And there's nothing you can do about that. Nearly halfway through this opening period, and Larry Bird inside, and I think the Celtics are doing more damage inside than they have in the previous 3 games. Johnson.
No, that was the one right there. We hesitated like that. That was so funny. Looked like it was going to go in, but it did.
He misses, and here's Magic.
Yeah.
It's 4-on-2 for
Yeah.
Worthy. Defensed well by Wedman. Goes up with a shot.
That was a good move, but that was he messed that up
Dennis
though.
Johnson in the middle. 4-on-2 fast break. And it's Robert Parrish on the end. So one of the few times the Celtics have been able to outrun the Lakers. Bird. Ball away. He's got it. And the Celtics have regained the lead. 32-31. Maxwell. Parrish. Parrish is 5 for 13. He hit a few early and then had a dry spell.
Here we go.
Kareem, short skyhook. He's got 10. Doubles on Kareem, and there's Worthy. How quick is James Worthy? He's kind of revolutionizing that power forward position. James Worthy, no one to pass to, shoots over Cedric Maxwell. LA by 10. Worthy inside. Move on. What a play by James Worthy.
That was good. Gotta give the credit.
Parrish is blocked by Kareem. Bird gets the layup. Boy, how he knifes his way in. Danny Ainge all alone. Those are the shots the Celtics have been able to make. Magic to Kareem. Rolls it in. A finger roll effort by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Heel by James Worthy. Parrish doubled again. Parrish hits again. Robert Parrish has been double-teamed throughout the year. So the Celtics will get the ball again. Worthy going in and steps it through.
Good dunk. That was a nice dunk.
Larry Bird over Cooper. Arcing shot. Magic Johnson had position on Robert Parrish. Here comes the break, Johnson style. Kareem. Rambis. And Kurt Rambis gets the field goal. Dennis Johnson is guarding Magic Johnson, and Dennis Johnson, who's had his problems in the series, has scored 8 first-half points. Kareem trying to get Parrish to commit his 4th personal foul. Has the edge down low, and it's 72-60 as Kareem now with 15 points. Henderson and Kareem looking for it, and Henderson jarred the ball loose. Kareem was looking for a foul. Bird inside to Robert Parrish, and it's 72-64 with 8.5 minutes remaining in the 3rd period.
The Lakers had speed over the Celtics.
Here's Bird going for 3, and he has it. So Larry Bird and Scott Wedman each have hit 3-point shots. Kareem working against McHale as we anticipated, and hits the skyhook.
He's got no shot at blocking that shot or even giving Kareem trouble.
And Henderson goes for the steal and makes it. And it was Dennis Johnson that slowed up Magic Johnson, and it's Dennis Johnson at the other end. That was DJ at both ends with a terrific play. Cooper into Kareem against McHale. Can't stop that. 21 points for Abdul-Jabbar. 6-point lead. Kareem against McHale. And gets the point. And the line.
I don't want to get too comfortable though, because then I'm gonna fall asleep. That's why I'm trying not to get too comfortable.
Kevin McHale out a little
sitting
on the
in this joint
outside.
sleep.
That outside shot is going to cause some problems for Kareem.
Misses the runner, and now the lead can be cut to 2. Henderson in the corner, and the Celtics are hitting from outside. Pat Riley wants a 20-second timeout.
A new formation that they're using is a potential very difficult problem for the Lakers to solve.
James Worthy on the drive, 84-80. It's up to 4 once again with 1:34 remaining. Here's Bird, long range over Cooper, and the net didn't even
okay. No, don't say that's okay.
Kareem.
Don't say that's okay, because if I fall asleep.
Kareem working against McHale.
No, we good. I'm just chilling though.
A weapon
I just like that I can actually sit back, you know, because I usually can't just sit back and relax. Like a lot of talking and stuff I'll be having to do.
Here's McHale hitting.
So it's just, you know, it's comfortable. It's chill vibe right now, you know? It's a nice, good chill vibe.
The Lakers come out with it. Worthy going right to the hoop.
That's the matchup that they go to when Kareem's out of there.
Half-court offense, as Tom pointed out to Worthy. Here's Magic, long range.
A big shot by Magic.
Double team on Parrish. Knocks the ball away. Scott knocked the ball away from Robert Parrish. 96-94, the Lakers are leading. Against Ainge, Magic Johnson.
Magic.
Boy, is he tough. Abdul-Jabbar is in the game. He's come back in as Danny Ainge hits one in the lane. So the two centers are in the ball game. Cooper now is all over Dennis Johnson. Parrish brings the Celtics to 99-98. Dennis Johnson controlling, giving the outside shot. And the Celtics have their biggest lead of the ball game. 2 points.
I need some water.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Hold on, y'all. I'm going to grab a bottle of water real quick. Be right back. Your life is so stressful and crazy. I miss your laid-back vibe, Philly. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm always laid back and chill. Yep. That's how I am. Yeah, real life is so stressed and crazy. You're right about that. You are right about that. That is no lie. Hey, hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm just grabbing a bottle of water.
McAdoo, baseline. Throws up an air ball. Missed everything. Bird to Dennis Johnson. Going in. Bird follow-up. And the Celtics trail by 3. 109-106 is Dennis Johnson. Inside. McHale. Here's Parrish. Doesn't go. Parrish fighting again, and the basket counts and a foul. Cooper puts a fake on and a big shot for Cooper. The rebound, Parrish, and the foul against the Lakers. And the Celtics tie it up. The Lakers will call their last timeout. Bird fires it up. Misses. 1 second. McHale shot. No good. Overtime. Again. LA wins. It's 3-1 Los Angeles. Dennis Johnson takes the first shot and hits it in overtime. Worthy working against Bird. And Worthy ties it up with a turnaround. 22 for James Worthy. Bird. Missing, chipped up and in. I think it was Dennis Johnson. They double Magic with Dennis Johnson and Henderson. Here's Worthy inside. Not to be denied.
We back.
Brings the Lakers back to it in 1. Under 2 minutes to play. They go to Worthy. Worthy gives the Lakers the lead. 26 for James Worthy. Worthy. Basket. Bird inside, goes up, gets the basket, and we have another tie.
All right, we back.
Dennis Johnson with Cooper all over him. He can't do a thing. Bird turnaround, hits with 16 seconds to go, and the Lakers call their last, although they have one more. They call a timeout, and the Boston Celtics have even this NBA World Championship Series at 2 games apiece. The Boston Celtics have never lost the 7th game for a title, and the Los Angeles Lakers have never won. And with that backdrop, and the duels between Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and of course Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we get set. Bird, smothered, goes up the Magic Johnson short with the jumper. And here's Dennis Johnson on the break.
Dennis Johnson.
And here's Kareem at the other end. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with an incredible play. And ML Carr is going to make his entrance, goggles and all. First dead ball. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the sky hook. He has all 5 Laker points. Rambis clears. Fast break try. It's 2-on-1 LA. Worthy, Cooper. And it's Michael Cooper with a 2-on-1. They got it up in a hurry, Tony. Dennis Johnson.
That was nice by DJ.
Well, he's had that shot lately. Dennis Johnson has 6 points. Michael Cooper on the miss. Parrish out to Maxwell. It's a 3-on-2 break for Boston.
Okay.
And Larry Bird has his second basket. Bad pass. Picked off by Magic Johnson. Cooper, 3-on-1 Lakers. Rambis. Foul. The basket is good. And the Lakers making the most of a fast break.
This is not a fast team that the Celtics have on the court right now, so they really have to work hard.
Good pass.
Larry Bird with a brilliant bounce pass to Maxwell, who ties the game. Robert
Parrish, who has the ability for a big man to hit the 12-footer before looking into Kareem. Kareem in good position. And Abdul-Jabbar now with 7 points in the game. He's averaging over 26 in the series, and he's the Laker high scorer. Kareem controls it, but into the hands of a Celtic. Parrish to Johnson. Now Bird. Maxwell. Here come the Lakers and Magic Johnson. Throws it into the hands of Ainge. LA is back on defense, but Ainge is going all the way in. Magic Johnson with a screen from Kareem. Hits outside for the first time after missing his first two. McHale. The basket is good. As Bird and McHale exchange high five. Bird going in. Great body control and touch inside by Larry Bird, who has 6 points. Gets it into Kareem. Inside move by Abdul-Jabbar. 12 points in the first period for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 6 seconds on the shot clock. A three-point attempt by Michael Cooper is good from the corner. Cooper has 8 points. We're tied at 30. The Lakers have Nader at center for Kareem. And
Kareem killed us. Yeah, Kareem. Oh, my goodness.
With an exhibition of his quickness inside.
That was a nice
setting
dunk.
something up with Larry Bird, who gets it low.
Hey.
Byron Scott. What a move by Larry Bird. Working it well with Ainge outside. Ainge from Bird. 2 minutes gone by in the second period. Michael Cooper with Rambis setting a screen. Hits again from outside. Lakers have a bigger team in there. With Kupchak and Kareem. Johnson.
Parrish. Big man.
Celtics have damaged the Lakers with offensive rebounding throughout this series. Here's Dennis Johnson out of a pack. Maxwell. McHale. The Celtics are up by 8 points. 4 minutes going by. Second period. Here's the sky hook.
There we go. That little sky hook.
Sky hook. Maxwell against
Sky
Magic
hook.
Johnson. Moving inside. The basket is good and a foul.
He's got those herky-jerky moves that make you fight for his face.
Magic Johnson's shot was a little ugly, though.
Cooper, Kareem. Worthy. And James Worthy was there
Someone
for the
stop Cooper.
follow-up. Dennis Johnson
Yeah, right.
doubled again. The Lakers' half-court defense has been superb.
Cash.
McHale is short.
Ooh, that was way off.
Well, their half-court defense
Who
is
is that,
superb, but
McHale
they're
this
not boxing
time?
out
Yeah.
inside. Kareem. And Magic.
Yeah, I know that hook is crazy.
Magic
His joint
Johnson.
is deadly.
People used to say that Magic Johnson's weakness was outside
That hook
shooting.
is
I don't think they're
deadly.
saying that anymore. Here's Magic off the mark. Lakers had several chances, and here's Larry Bird chugging down the court. Rambis inside. Kurt Rambis. Here's Maxwell. And Rambis tears the ball away for the rebound. Magic Johnson to Cooper gets it back. Left open, and he hits. 58-56 now. Henderson driving to the hoop baseline. First points of the game for Gerald Henderson. Here's Kareem.
Look at that deadly
Rarely
hook
misses
again.
a sky hook that close to the basket.
That deadly hook.
Maxwell, and a rare outside shot for him, has 19 points. Dennis Johnson is shadowing Magic Johnson, and James Worthy has gone in for the hoop. So that's the kind of James Worthy the Lakers have seen in this series. Magic couldn't get the shot off. Cooper forces it.
See, I'm doing it. Nope.
Kareem.
That's the straight money.
Wasn't pretty, but the
That's
Lakers
like
got
that for
two.
my Celtics.
Puts a fake on Magic Johnson and hits 2 in a row.
Henderson is excellent taking that jump shot on the move.
Turnaround by Worthy. James
That was
Worthy
so
with that
ugly.
sensational
That
turnaround
jump shot was
quickness.
so ugly.
Kareem to Worthy. James Worthy now with 13 points, 6 of them coming here in the third period. Magic Johnson looking inside to Rambis. And Kurt Rambis gets free and a fine pass for Magic. And now it's a 1-point ball game. Bird. And a foul. Lakers have 14 fouls, Celtics 2. Sky hook by Kareem, the all-time leading scorer, breaking Wilt Chamberlain's mark. And Abdul-Jabbar now with 20 points to lead L.A. Parrish, baseline, long range. But there's McHale.
McHale.
Dennis Johnson, way off. and Magic the rebound. And the only thing that'll quiet him down will be a Lakers spurt.
Dennis feels he's got the hot hand.
Wilkes from Magic Johnson. Those two have worked at special communication so much in recent years. McHale. 8 points for Kevin McHale, who's averaging 14 in the series. That's Danny Ainge, who's in double figures. Blocked. Bird shot is blocked by Magic, and Byron Scott brings it up. Scott working against Ainge. Stop and go. Rambis trying to tip it in. And here's Worthy with the follow-up. So the Lakers are going with a small team, and Kurt Rambis is the center. And here's Wilt.
Go, Danny. I thought you said GG. Good block.
Blocked out of bounds by Larry Bird. So Bird doing it defensively. Gets the hand from the crowd. Worthy.
Give me 1 second.
What a shot by James Worthy, who has 17 points after 7 at the half. And a steal by Larry Bird. Came right behind Kareem to make the steal. Maxwell going strong. Wide open. Dennis Johnson. Once again, Celtics are up by 13. Magic coming right back with 2. Dennis Johnson. Scott picking him up in a hurry. Dennis Johnson with the outside shooting. 16 points, and Pat Riley has some problems. And the Lakers trying to come back. They're in the championship series for the 3rd year in a row. And Magic and Kareem performing their combination. Kareem with 22 points. Looking for Kareem. Not easy. And Kareem's hook shot in the lane works. 5.5 minutes, and it's 99-89.
I wonder how long Larry Bird's going to be on the bench, because he is a very important player for his passing ability right now.
When would you bring him back?
Well, as soon as he says I can go back.
Maxwell. 23 points for Maxwell. Cooper going for 3. That'll help. Michael Cooper with a 3-point play. Cooper. Kareem. And there's 2 of them. Abdul-Jabbar with 26. Kareem, who hit the last sky hook. Double team. Here's Worthy inside. Stuffs it through. Lightning quick. Cooper, Kareem. Basket good and a foul. And the Lakers come right back. Magic Johnson goes up without the ball. And here's Dennis Johnson, 2-on-1 break. And a block by Cooper. What a play by Cooper. He saved the basket. A sure basket by Boston. Worthy coming back. Hits the jumper, and it's a 3-point game. 105-102. Cooper goes for 3. It's over.
And that's all she wrote. That was it. After that.
The Boston Celtics are the NBA World Champions. Celtics in white, the Rockets in red. Surprise for those people who thought it was automatic Philadelphia or automatic LA and Boston. And it's going to be Celtics ball.
How come the Celtics have blossomed so much as a passing team this year?
I think Walton and Larry Bird got into dueling passes, and the rest thought it'd be fun. They came along with it.
A 2-point basket for Larry Bird, who has made a living with 3-point shots. Danny Ainge guarded by Lloyd. So there's a switch in the backcourt matchups. Larry Bird hits his first
hour 18. I thought I longer than that.
2 shots. Here's McRae, blocked by McHale, coming off to help.
Bill Fitch wants Larry Bird to have to play somebody. He doesn't want him as a free defender in there.
Olajuwon inside gives you a preview of what he's about to do, and nearly 2 minutes gone by in the opening period. Sampson on McHale. And a goaltend charge against Olajuwon. Credit the basket to Kevin McHale, who really faked Sampson out of his boots there. Crashing the board was Olajuwon. Dennis Johnson pushes it up for the Celtics. Bird finds Parrish. Now Sampson down low against Parrish. Reed finds an opening. And Robert Reed, the leader of this club, who played and played well against the Celtics 5 years ago. Parrish. It was deflected by Olajuwon. And here comes Robert Reed again.
Parrish usually gets that shot off against anybody.
Olajuwon on a feed from Reed. McHale posting up Peterson. Welcome to the club, Jim, and McHale scores on it. Bird now doubling on Olajuwon, leaving McRae open. Oh! He had the layup, missed it, and the Celtics 3-on-2 to Bird. Olajuwon, rainbow shot, misses everything. Left-handed pass by Bird, break by Boston. McHale, great play. On the turnover. McHale.
Like I said, don't mess up that money.
Reed using his size advantage, hits
No,
again.
I know,
Robert
right?
Reed keeping the Rockets in this game perfect from the field
Right.
and 10 points. Jim Peterson misses. There's Elijah Wan, and it's a 2-point game. How quickly the Rockets have come back 8 in a row for Bill Fitch's squad. Larry Bird trying to get the Celtics on track again, and does. He is in double figures with 10.
Hakeem has played a lot of minutes in this quarter, and he's still fresh.
Goes in against Walton as if he were not there, and it's again 26-24. McRae on Bird. He's got the height advantage in there. Reverse layup by Larry Bird, who has every move in the book.
Here's a matchup for the Rockets. Reed against Seaston. He can get a shot off anytime.
Except there when Walton came over and blocked that shot.
Casey usually lets that second unit in there for a little longer than that.
Elijah Wan with the basket. Hakeem has 12 points, and it's a 38-32 game. Parrish. Bird on the other side keeps it alive. Blocked by Elijah Wan into the hands of Reed. A game of streak scores. Parrish.
Oh, yeah.
The Rockets trailing by 1. They're down by 6. Wiggins. Basket counts and a foul. That was a move you don't see by many centers who have played this game.
We're seeing some of the things that the Lakers ended up doing, throwing a ball away seemingly for no reason.
An 11-2 run by the Rockets. Reed on Dennis Johnson. Bird with a fadeaway. Larry Bird with 14 in the first half. Wiggins. And there's Elijah Wan with another offensive rebound, wending his way in and giving the Rockets the lead since 2-0. And they've done it with Ralph Sampson on the bench with 3 fouls. Bird. 2 seconds on the clock. Parrish hits the shot with 1 on the 24-second clock. Team trying to move Parrish away from his mark. But Parrish with the quick jump hook now with 8 points, 6 of them this period.
Yep.
Parrish working against Elijah Wan. And Parrish makes a very tough shot against the team. Celtics lead by 2. And Elijah Wan says, no, you don't. We've tied it up again. McHale against Peterson inside. And a good reverse layup by McHale. Back to Hakeem. And Hakeem moving out to the 12-foot mark. And he has hit 6 in a row now to tie the game again at 51. And Robert Parrish coming back. And so we're seeing front court scoring as we had promised. Someone grabbed a hold of Parrish's jersey from behind, but he scored anyway. Celtics by 2. McRae playing a very smart game. Hakeem again hits. And this Boston Garden crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Bird working against McRae, gambling. Bird going in and hits the layup. You gamble against Bird, you may get burned, as Rodney was there. Minute and 23 to go in the half. McHale. Basket good and a foul. He had to improvise a lot on that, and Kevin McHale has 15. Elijah Wan has 3 fouls. He's double teamed. Going in to pass to McRae. Good pass by Hakeem with a minute to go in the half. McHale at the foul line with a jumper. Kevin McHale now matches Bird 17 to lead Boston. Every time McRae does something offensively, he's got to keep Bird occupied. Here's Parrish. Parrish's shot called. Robert Parrish has 16 points. Elijah Wan in a crowd. Beating McRae. Blocked by McHale. Here's Elijah Wan losing it to Aid. Bird going strong to the hoop. Blocked easily by Elijah Wan. 3-on-2 for Houston. Lloyd to Reed. Reed goes in with a 6'8" reach over Dennis Johnson, and the Rockets have taken the lead again. Sampson has 3 fouls, and so does Elijah Wan, with 9:25 to go in the third. Dennis Johnson hits a 3-point shot. First one of the ball game. Celtics looking for 16th title. Houston the first. Sampson goes up. Ball is blocked. Parrish, McRae to Hakeem, lost the ball. Bird to Dennis Johnson. And Houston wants a timeout. Quick passing by the Rockets. Reed faked the pass, took a shot off the rim. There's Hakeem. Took it away from Parrish and burned him. Quick double on Hakeem. Fires fires it up and hits, and Olajuwon has 30 points at his playoff high of 40 against the Lakers in Game 4 of the Western Finals.
Ralph has got to produce for him.
Scores his first points of the ball game. And it comes with 3:44 to go in the third. It's McHale against Peterson. An easy two for McHale. Bird is on Lloyd now, doubling on Sampson, and takes the ball away. 3-on-1 for the Boston. Wiggins now on Dennis Johnson. Dennis Johnson couldn't do any better, could Wiggins, on that play.
Yes, DJ. Hold on, be right back.
Danny Ainge on the other way. Familiar play that the Celtics have run I don't know how many times. Harris. Rebound by Wiggins. Fast breaking to level.
Parrish beat Sampson up the court.
Wiggins going in. Good feed to Olajuwon. Olajuwon playing with 5 personal fouls. 9:15 remaining in the fourth period. Walton running hook shot. 8 points for Bill Walton, who also has 7 rebounds. Parrish free inside. Bill Fitch seeing it from the other side. He used to be here in Boston. Under 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Bird, the last resort. 99-80, and the Celtics right now in a rout over the Houston Rockets. Pick off another one, and they can do it at will the way they're playing. You give them an opening, and they'll do what they want. Dennis Johnson. And a 20-second timeout called by Houston. Listen to the Boston crowd. Ainge. Walton, no one there, and Walton scores easily. Olajuwon looks like he just stood there. Level gets a three-pointer from the corner, and Ainge releasing the other way, gets 2 of them back. 4:35 to go now. Harris setting a screen. Johnson, Wiggins fights through it. Bird, where did he come from? Harris gets Sampson and Olajuwon in the air and scores. That says a lot, that one alone. That is experience. Elo, a smart reserve, doesn't play all that much, doesn't make mistakes when he's in there. Bill Fitch likes him. Hitting outside is Robert Reed. Vincent, who the Celtics like very much. Very quick guard. Rookies don't get to play much on this team. Ainge to Parrish. Good inside passing by Ainge. And the Boston Celtics, after an 8-day layoff and a 2-point halftime lead, put on the steam in the second half. The Celtics will be looking for a 7th consecutive playoff game victory, the first time in its team's history. And Houston controls with Reed. Bird going strong to the hoop, trying to pass it, and Reed on the deflection. 2-on-1. Lloyd filling the lane, gives the Rockets the lead.
That's what they need more of. Lewis Lloyd in the open court.
McHale comes right back and ties the game, and you always have to watch out for the quick break back by the Green. That was a fast break opportunity that went by the boards for the Rockets. Now McHale working on Sampson. Scores. McHale, a great scoring weapon, helped get Ralph into foul trouble. McHale's shot is blocked, and goaltending is called against Olajuwon. Credit to McHale. Lewis Lloyd with a high rainbow shot, misses. And there inside is Sampson coming back offensively. And already he has as many points as he scored in Game 1. Houston again with a fast break opportunity. Loses it on a turnover again. Bird in 3-point territory. He came out 2 hours before the game. They had to turn the lights on for him and took shots all over the floor at both ends. Steal. Ainge 2-on-1 with Bird. Sampson. McRae on the follow-up. And the Rockets trail by 5 again. Celtics have shot 7 of 10. They were over 50%, all 5 starters were. 8 at 11 for Boston as McHale gives them a 7-point lead again. Double team on Ralph. And Sampson now with 6 of the Rockets' 12. McHale misses. And here's Lewis Lloyd. Ralph just saw that ball bounce, didn't go after it. It was a bit surprised. Robert Reed, long distance. And it's now 17-14.
You know, they make mistakes, the Rockets, but they always around the score.
He dunked on him.
To Parrish. Olajuwon with his first shot of the game. Point lead again. Double team on Ralph. And Sampson now with 6 of the Rockets' 12. McHale misses. And here's Lewis Lloyd. Ralph just saw that ball bounce, didn't go after it. It was a bit surprised. Robert Reed, long distance. And it's now 17-14.
You know, they make mistakes, the Rockets, but they always around the score.
McHale to Parrish. Olajuwon with his first shot of the game and his first point. Bird had the ball in good position and found the open man, Parrish. Celtics a little sloppy with ball handling at times. Sampson blocks Walton's foray. Reed, long pass, but Bird was there. Can't do that when Larry Bird is back. He has too much anticipation.
Look how quickly he got the ball to the attack.
Yeah.
The little things, they're not so little, I guess, that Larry Bird does.
Hold on, I'll be right back. We'll be right back.
And it's 25-23 with 3:06 to go first period. McRae with 3 seconds gets it into Sampson. Hits the hook shot from the baseline.
But they took an awful lot of time off the clock.
Dennis Johnson, no good. Sampson with another rebound. Now a chance for the Rockets to tie it up. Sampson, good pass from Robert Reed to the trailer. With a minute and a half to go, the score is tied, and the Celtics are not playing textbook basketball by any stretch. Olajuwon goes up and gives the Rockets their second lead of the ball game. Bird working against McRae. And Larry Bird, 7 points, including a three-pointer in this first period. Bird looking for the open man, finds him again, Jerry Seasting. 36-32, the Rockets have scored 2 points only this period. Olajuwon, arcing shot is good, and Akeem has 12. Bird gets the rebound for the Celtics on Olajuwon's miss. It's a 4-on-2, and Dennis Johnson gets the basket and the foul for the Celtics, and does a somersault to boot. Here's Lewis Moore. Doesn't drop for the Rockets, who trail. And the Celtics will try to match their biggest lead if they score here. Seasting is back in, and Age had to be taken out when he picked up his third. He would go to Lloyd, pick and roll on Sampson. Bird, ball away. The Celtics are up by 9, and Larry Bird has 11. Lloyd, one inside, blocked by McHale, out of bounds. 5:11 remaining in the first half, 45-38. Bird, three-point range. Seasting helping Walton. Good pass, Peterson to Sampson, who makes no hesitation on that stuff. Doubled with Lloyd and Peterson. They find McHale, though, inside. McHale there for the follow-up.
Both players afraid to foul, backed off.
Lloyd. Only Ralph could have caught that pass, and he scores from the corner with under 3 to go in the first half.
I'm telling you, the Rockets' inside game starting to heat up.
Bird, guarded by Peterson, puts a move on him. Parrish, if that Bird hits outside. Larry Bird with 18 points. Lead is 11, 56-45 Celtics. Olajuwon in the crowd, and it drops for him.
What a move. I'm telling you, and bodies are going to fly around here now.
Dennis Johnson gets it to Walton, picked off by Peterson.
I tell you, he's got his head into the rotation of the defense.
Lloyd going strong inside, tipped up and in by Olajuwon, and Akeem with 16 points, 8 in each period. Is Larry Bird. Good pass back to Kevin McHale. Double and triple on Akeem, and Robert Reed will have to do just that if they play that defense. They want to try and get Sampson into bigger foul trouble. McHale. Another one of the moves that Kevin McHale takes out of the repertoire. Akeem. And it drops. Olajuwon with his first points of the second half. Now Sampson guarding McHale, who has a book of moves. Dennis Johnson shows that his eye and head is all right. Hits the jump shot and a steal. Bird took it away from Olajuwon. Bird finds Parrish. And the Celtics have opened up a 14-point lead, their biggest of the game, and this may be one of those spurts we've seen so often. Bird, three. Larry Bird. Celtics have scored 9. The free throw broke the string, and Larry Bird keeps it going. McRae misses outside. Sampson goes in strong. and finally scores for the Rockets. Sampson and McHale, who sets a pick for Johnson. Dennis Johnson goes in, gets the basket and a foul. McHale, no good. Sampson comes down with it with 3:20 to go in the third. 19-point lead. McRae goes in. Former Louisville star. He won a national championship. 2:12 remaining in the period. Parrish goes up on top. There's Bird again. Seasting wide open. McHale takes it in. Celtics with a very impressive third period. Here's game 2. Bird. What a pass from Dennis Johnson. He thread the needle.
I think the best strategy for Bill Fitch was what he told me is, I hope Larry gets tied up in traffic before the game.
McHale with 23. Bird's been marvelous. How's that?
Wow.
Steve Harris, a rookie, has come in the ball game. Good outside shooter, who they have a lot of hope for. Misses there. Olajuwon feeding Peterson. Good pass by Akeem. And Peterson off the bench has 6 in the ball game. Leveled to Peterson, blocked by Bill Walton in the game. And Walton's hit by McRae. It was a 13-3 spurt when they put the clamps on. Bird and Walton keeps it alive. Little fancy pass. Seasting from Bird.
Bird carries out the game plan.
And the Rockets want to know what hit him.
Get Seasting involved in the offense.
Olajuwon coming back. Akeem with 21 points. Here's Parrish. Blocked shot by Akeem. And he stepped on the line. Houston ball. The guard story has heavily favored the Celtics. In fact, the Twin Towers, who've had a good first half, have only 7 points between them here in the second. Bird. And another great pass.
I think all that, those good negotiations with the Players Association has really turned a lot of things around for the league.
Reed hits the jumper. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in a hot and steamy Boston night. Inside the Garden. And Dennis Johnson pours salt on the wound with his 18 points. The Boston Celtics have won their 40th consecutive game at home, including 3 at Hartford, the rest at Boston Garden, and that man, Larry Bird, with 31 points and a superb all-round game, beat his former coach, Bill Fitch, and it's 2-0 in favor of Boston in the best of 7.
That's the Rocket story at home. One of their 5 losses was to the Celtics, but Akeem did not play in Boston's win here during the regular year. Underway, controlled by the Celtics. McRae knocks it away. Fast break for the Rockets. Rodney McRae.
Houston will be a believer in themselves if they come off strong this first quarter.
And Larry Bird hits his first shot, and the net doesn't even shimmer. And we're tied 2-2. On the turnover, Bird.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice, yep.
And Larry Bird has 4, and the Rockets have 2. Here's Bird. And Bird is 3 for 3 and has accounted for all 6 Celtic points. Akeem doubled with McHale and Ainge and scores anyway.
That's something he's had trouble doing, turning to the middle.
Knocked away. Into the hands of Bird. Parrish down court. And hits the layup. And we're playing this game as if everything's on the line today, and maybe it is.
The Celtics can put the Rockets in their place, they feel, and make them think of memories of Boston Garden if they get off hot in the first quarter.
Ralph Sampson, and that's a big one. Ainge for 3 and hits it. And all of a sudden, the Celtics have tied it up 11 apiece under 9 minutes to go. First period. Lloyd with 2 men on him. Sampson, offensive rebound. And Ralph Sampson showing already a different style. Good position for Olajuwon. All 5 Rockets have scored, and Akeem leads with 5. McHale
I had to mute my mic for a second.
And now he's into the scoring
I just heard that noise in the
best
background.
shooter of any player on either team, Kevin McHale. And Sampson under the basket, and he outran the Celtics down the court. Bird hits, and Larry Bird has 8 points.
All right.
19-17 Rockets. And Rodney McRae. Sampson. Bad pass, knocked away, and McHale at the other end gets the basket for Boston.
What a play by Dennis Johnson to step in and take a look like a sure hoop away on a 3-on-2 situation.
Sampson with 9 on the clock. Hits again, 2 for 2 from out there. 19-17 Dennis Johnson, who hasn't hit yet, makes his first shot of the game. 1 for 6. Reed all the way in, blocked by McHale. 1 second. McRae, and it's good.
Hold on, I gotta get my cell phone real quick. Hold on.
And Olajuwon, Rodney McRae. 12 points for Rodney McRae, and so that matchup we talk about with Larry Bird can come into play again. Bird stays close there with a jump shot that got the rim. Reed in three-point territory. Goes in.
Beautiful move by Reed.
Wiggins has Dennis Johnson behind him. Open is Reed, but Akeem takes it himself from the baseline. He's trying to get untracked himself, Tommy. McRae on Bird. They isolate him one-on-one. Celtics like that situation. And a left-handed shot by Larry Bird. Bird off a screen. And Larry Bird with 16 points. Bird against Olajuwon. Great play.
If I recall, Celtics get their ass kicked in this game, do they? Wow. What happens? Everybody win and lose, you know? It's all good.
33-37. Now it's 43-29 to the three-point shot.
It's all good, you know?
Who has 9 points here in the second period.
Yep.
McHale working against Peterson.
Yep, that's all that matters, though. You come back and win the ring.
And the Rockets with an opportunity.
That's all that matters. You're right about that.
Bird handling the ball. Ainge is open.
You are right about that.
McHale. And the basket's good and a Houston foul. Ainge. Reed comes out to meet him. Good rotation by Houston defensively against the guards. Dennis Johnson hits anyway, but the Rockets played it well. 1 point lead now for Houston with under a minute to play. You see the time. Robert Reed hits from outside. He has 15 points, 11 of them here in the second period. Houston led by 4 after 1 period. And Ralph Sampson gets a basket and a foul. And he is a different player in Houston. Their biggest lead was 9. They led by 4 after 1. McHale on a pick and roll as Bird found him inside. Knocked away by Danny Ainge. Another fast break opportunity by the Rockets turns into 2 points for the Celtics. A McHale basket and a foul, and a chance for Boston to tie the game right here. Lloyd going in, lost control.
What's that?
Johnson ahead to Larry Bird. Bird gives the Celtics a lead. The Rockets still tentative, and there's a long pass to McHale. And McHale, after several fakes, gives the Celtics a 4-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the Celtics with a 4-point lead. Dennis Johnson long range, and the Celtics are up by 6. And Bird anticipating beautifully. Picks it off. Open is Dennis Johnson. And the Celtics are rolling right now. They've outscored the Rockets 11-0. 4.5 minutes, the Rockets went without scoring. And then McHale comes right back. And the pressure continues for the Celtics against the Rockets, leading by 8. And the Celtics sensing something here. Wolf turns around and even on a broken play, the Celtics scored. Bill Walton with 8 points. Larry Bird with a great pass to Walton to McHale, and that is Celtic basketball. Bird is on him, doubling on Olajuwon, and Akeem comes back. Rockets are going to need Akeem to get into the offense. Dennis Johnson. Fade away. Bird is there. Larry Bird, alert. Gets the basket. 23 for Larry Bird.
And Sampson blocks it out of bounds. And Ralph Sampson with a short jump hook has 17 points with a chance to cut it to 4. Reed does just that. Under a minute to go in the third period. Here's Reed. Sampson out of nowhere. It's a 2-point game. 16 on the shot clock. 22 in the period. McHale breaks that rally, and it's 84-80.
A good pass. Good cut. That was a good cut right there.
And the Celtics are up by 6. Lloyd inside to Akeem. And Akeem over McHale's long reach. Now with 15 points. Level. Top of the key. Stops his dribble into the left corner. Robert Reed, a 25-footer.
And it's 86-84. Bird looking for
Okay,
Parrish.
Bird.
To
No,
the
I
right of
thought
the
it was
basket. In the
Parrish.
lane, goes up, fake, and the ball goes off the rim. Parrish again with a reverse layup is good.
Okay,
and
okay.
the Celtics come right back with under 10 minutes to go, leading by 4. Out to Bird, up on high. Left wing, McHale, one dribble, jump shot is good. And with 9:18 to go, the Celtics are up by 6. Dennis Johnson on the right side goes to Bird. Pecking at the ball is Robert Reed. Pass to the left side to Danny Ainge, who hits a big jumper. Ainge with 11 points in the ball game. And
I know, the
it's
West Coast
92-87.
kinda bad.
Larry Bird has a triple-double today. Double figures in points, rebounds, and assists.
How about that?
Olajuwon going up inside, gets the basket, 17 for Akeem. Low to Parrish on the right side. Turnaround over Akeem, and a one-hander by Robert Parrish.
Parrish with under 6 minutes to go. Dennis Johnson with a big basket, and the Celtics have opened their lead to 98-91 with 5:39 remaining. Sampson crashing the board. Another change, and Ralph Sampson, 21 now. Reed has been on Bird. Bird has been stalled at 23 for a while. Gets
Pass.
Reed, shoots over Reed, and has 25.
I knew it.
That was a big basket. They've got a good shot out of their offense.
Bird, one-on-one isolated against Reed. Finds Parrish inside.
You know
Parrish. McHale tips it in. Kevin McHale in a big basket. Double team on Olajuwon. McHale and Akeem. And Akeem gets the basket and a foul.
said,
Which makes up the
oh,
problem.
no.
2:11 to go, and the Rockets going to have to be flawless at both ends if they're going to get back and win this. Sampson gets 2. And it's 102-99 in favor of the Celtics. Dennis Johnson. And the rebound by Sampson. And the Rockets can come within 1, and Mitchell Wiggins gets the basket and a foul. And we can tie it up here. Larry Bird going up with a runner. Short. Akeem gets the rebound. And a foul is called. But today, Akeem is 8 out of 9 from the line. And Houston leads by 1. Bird to Danny Ainge. And the Celtics lead with 45 seconds to go. They go to Olajuwon, triple team him. Akeem off balance, tipped up and in. That was Mitchell Wiggins with the tip in and a big one. And the Rockets regain the lead. Rockets lead by 2. Parrish. Dennis Johnson is stuck on the line. The Celtics step on
That is
the
it.
line and turn it over. And
I'm back. Which game is this? What game is this?
And win for the first time in the NBA Final. The Houston Rockets, undefeated in the playoffs.
I think that was
8-0
game
at home
3.
here at the Summit, and the Boston Celtics, who had the
That was
best
game
road
3.
record
So this
in
is
the
the whole
regular season.
series. I just noticed.
This
I'm
will either
guessing.
mean a series tie of 2-2 or a commanding 3-1.
Yeah, I
lead
know,
for the
right? It
Celtics.
is like a
But the
semi-tie
Rockets
now,
have
you're
the ball. Lloyd, Sampson, Reed.
Yeah, the last one was game 3. So this is game 4.
Early in the game to help the Rockets. Reed starts out on Larry Bird.
So I'm
And
not
his
sure,
follow-up is
but they
good.
are
Larry
at
Bird
Houston
told me
in
yesterday
86.
McRae is
Okay.
still a tougher defensive
Okay.
player for me. And Akeem misses. There's Sampson on the other side. And they surrounded him in a hurry.
He was very aggressive as a weak side rebounder in the third game.
And there's a Ralph Sampson off-balance shot reminiscent of the one that beat the Lakers. A block shot by Olajuwon. He blocked McHale, and not many people can do that. And a sloppy pass, and Ainge ahead of the field.
Really?
McRae blocks his
What
shot.
game is this?
So this crowd is turned on by 2
You said
block
game.
shots
If
early
it's game,
on
oh,
by
so
Olajuwon and
game
Rodney
5 is
McRae.
after this. This is
Bird
game 4.
hits the shot, and Larry
this is game
Bird
4
is
right
2
now.
for 2. Reed now on Bird, 3-point attempt.
So it's the next game that happens.
And Olajuwon gets the rebound. He got the shot off just at the 24-second clock. And McHale slow getting up court for Boston. Feed into Olajuwon. No way to stop that.
Olajuwon with the rebound and a big run.
McHale comes right back with 2. Not much you can do there.
The popcorn
Johnson
ready.
Baseline, feeding Parrish with a
Yeah, game 5 got ugly. They
Dennis
went back
Johnson. Reed.
to Boston.
Ainge on his arm.
And then it got uglier.
And 3 for 3
damn.
for Robert Reed. Bird guarded by Reed this time. Get it into McHale over Sampson.
I think this
Kevin
is game
McHale
4. Yep, it's game 4.
The Celtics with 7. Bird is on
Yep.
Sampson. Ralph missing outside. Only green jerseys inside. And Boston looking to take the lead. They have not led yet in this game.
Well, he drew Bird on him, and he didn't ever took him to the low post.
Dennis Johnson misses, but Kevin McHale is there. And McHale is the man of the hour with 9 points. Reed going up again. He's been perfect until now. Celtics running. They have a chance here. 4-on-2. Bird to
Oh, I thought he was going to stop and pop.
running and scoring, and Bill Fitch
Yeah,
wants
game
to say, I've seen enough.
Game 6.
Doubled with Ainge.
Bird's best game ever?
Between them. Ralph Sampson
Okay.
scoring
Game
his
6.
fourth point of
Okay.
the ball game. Bird with a pick from Parrish hits again. And Larry Bird with 6 points now. 4-point lead inside. Elijah Wan has his shot blocked by Parrish. Loose ball. Sampson will get an easy bucket and a foul. Sampson inside against Parrish. Blocked inside by McHale. So the Celtics get a couple of blocked shots, and Dennis Johnson slipped. But McHale at the other end scores, and Kevin McHale has 11. Tipped away, McHale. And McHale ties it up for the Celtics. So in this period, each team has run off 7 consecutive points. Another tie, Reed goes up and breaks the tie. With that much time remaining in the opening period. He is 4 for 5 and certainly the most quoted player of either team.
Yeah, Bird was awesome, but the fans got ugly in the Garden in Houston. You know what? I think from doing some of my videos, I do remember the series.
Against Bill Walton. The basket is Elijah Wan's, and the Rockets regain the lead. Out to Reed.
It's coming back to me.
Into Elijah Wan.
But I do remember,
Bird out.
This did get like ugly.
Against Elijah Wan. He got
You're right about that. It definitely did.
Wiggins against Dennis Johnson. And Elijah Wan with the follow-up. Bird, they're trying to deny Bird the ball. You can see that with both McRae and Reed. Inside, and Dennis Johnson found the way, and 9 points for Dennis. Robert Parrish hits up one of his patented high arcing jumpers, and he has 7 points. Sampson working on Walton. Basket counts and a foul. And once again, Tommy, Ralph Sampson becomes a different guy when he plays center as opposed to forward. Dennis Johnson went out.
My bad, y'all. It's just a train in the background. It's a train going on outside in the back. I had to move
another foul. And Bird gets an easy layup.
Low post all the way. They're going to isolate Bird against Wiggins.
Peterson quickly doubles. The open man is Walton inside. And Walton lays it in over Sampson.
They'll have to double a lot more on the Rockets.
Boston fans could be
gets it into
vicious.
Sampson. Double with DJ and Walton.
Yeah, Boston people can be vicious.
He's more effective inside, but at least he can hit those outside shots. Parrish hits a jumper from the baseline. Elijah Wan, basket, and a foul. Peterson now on Bird. McHale going up. Parrish.
Yeah, looks like that ball went in the net and it came right back.
Coming out with inspired play. He has not missed a shot in 5
That's what
tries,
it looked like.
and the Rocket lead is sliced to 1.
Right
Bird working against McRae now. Works his way in.
Left-handed?
And gets the basket. The basket counts. Under 2 minutes to go, and Sampson and McHale are bodying each other inside. Ainge leaving Level open. Level is free right now. Gets it into to Sampson, and Sampson developing a nifty hook of his own. 21 points. Parrish. Turnaround, and he's got it with 1 second to go. McRae on Ainge. Bird left open for the moment, and Larry Bird hits, and he has 16 points. With a baseline jumper is good. The Celtics had scored 7 straight points after the Rockets led
if the
by
Eagles
1.
jersey counts as green, right?
And Mitchell Wiggins, who is
it has to be basketball.
ice cold early.
As long as it's green.
Has hit 2 shots now, and it's a 72-70 game.
He's playing into the system better than Lloyd.
Good pass.
Has been doing in this series. Mitchell Wiggins coming off picks a lot better.
Robert Reed.
Oh no, you know what? I think I did hear about that. The 50-1, yep.
Who goes up and misses the shot?
Hey, it ain't. It's not unreal if it's real. That's what I say. It's not unreal if it's real. Shoot, that's crazy though. 50-1 at home. Then he lost 1 game. That's crazy. That's a wild record right there.
McHale against Sampson.
Nah, I know. It definitely was. Yep, you're right about that. They definitely was a good team.
Bird doubled with Wiggins and Reed, leaving Dennis Johnson open in the corner.
I definitely could say that for sure.
It was the Celtics lead by 6. Reed.
That's a fact. Straight fact.
It's a big jumper for the Rockets, and it's 82-76, 14 for Robert Reed. Trying to cut it to 4. Sampson against McHale. Does just that. 23 for Ralph. And Ralph Sampson missing. Bird gets it out to Seasting. Watch Parrish run the court, and Robert Parrish goes up and gets the layup. And he's running not like a 32-year-old, but a spry 22. 3-point Boston lead. There's Reed for 2. And it's a 1-point game once more. Dennis Johnson guarded by Mitchell Wiggins. Johnson has only 2 points with Wiggins on in this period. And Robert Parrish continues to have the hot hand. He leads the Celtics with 20 points. Seasting working against Reed. Pass to McRae. Great layup by McRae with a couple of guys on it. Reed for 3. And the buzzer sounded, but he got the shot off. Peterson scrambling with Dennis Johnson into the hands of McRae.
He was 16 down. Okay.
And the Rockets have regained the lead by 1. And the Rockets
Dang, it was 10. He was 16. That's crazy.
And you know he's
wow.
He scored only 2 points in the third period. Rockets by 1. Loose ball. Bird.
But I love that I have y'all in my chat.
Dennis Johnson
because I could definitely give me a lot of knowledge on things.
24-second buzzer by Dennis Johnson to give the
share a lot of knowledge.
McRae inside to Sampson, working against both Bird and Walton, and he scored against those 2 tough bodies.
I think he may have walked on that one.
Seasting pulls up with a jump shot, and McRae knocks it into the hands of Parrish. Parrish. 22 for Robert Parrish. He's averaged 13 in this series. McRae. What a play by Rodney McRae. We'll watch for the pass into McHale.
I was 9 when Bird came into the NBA.
Wiggins fights through.
79.
DJ turnaround with 5 on the clock, and the Celtics break the tie again. Akeem fall away. Gives the Rockets the lead. 18 for Akeem. Against Sampson, McHale with that long reach, and McHale with 19 points. Akeem doubled quickly by Bird. Finds a way.
Portland was the only team to beat them at home. Then when they played Portland in Portland, that's when Larry played the game left-handed.
Lead by 3, and who else but
okay, I definitely remember that left-handed game.
Sent 2 cutters through.
Yep, I remember that left-handed game.
Top before anybody could get to him.
Sampson low. They try to double him. McHale gets a piece of it. Ralph with 8 seconds to go. Reed for 3. Misses. Tipped up and in by Rodney McRae. Johnson against Wiggins going in strong. Walton gets the rebound and gets the basket. Bill Walton may have gotten the most important basket after a rebound since he joined the Celtics this year. 9 seconds to go, and unless they turn it over, the Celtics will have taken a commanding lead. Walton, and that'll do it. The Celtics with a big victory. Deserve their celebration on the floor. Only 2 of the last 10 NBA championships have ended in less than 6 games, so that history says that perhaps we may be moving on.
The Celtics are going to try and stick it to him early and bring it to him and get out in front as far out as possible, as quickly as possible.
Reed with his first shot. And the first points of the game belong to the Rockets. McHale ties it up.
They've gone exclusively to McHale in that low post. The prior game, it was Robert Parrish.
McRae stuffed in by Olajuwon.
6-man, 86.
Foul was on Lloyd, 1 out of 2 on the free throws by Danny Ainge. Sampson. Easy shot, it seemed, for Ralph Sampson. We haven't seen him do that much this year.
Hold on, y'all. I'm going to leave this on, but I got a phone call, so just hold on a second.
And an air ball. There's McHale on the other side, and Kevin McHale has 4 points. Setting up in the half court now, looking for Akeem. And Akeem has 4 points. Larry Bird hasn't handled the ball much. Takes his first shot and hits. So McHale has 6 of the Celtics points, and Bird is into the column now. Akeem finds Lloyd. Lloyd is doubled. Sampson. From the corner, Ralph Sampson, who has led the Rockets in scoring the last 2 games here at the Summit. Sampson falling away under the crowd, misses, and now the Celtics have a 4-on-4. Kevin McHale down the middle, as he so often does, now has scored 8. Lloyd, high arcing shot. Inside, it's Sampson. They had both towers in there, and it was Ralph Sampson who scored and knocked McHale to the floor. Nearly halfway through this opening period. Celtics by 2, and Larry Bird gives them a 4-point lead. 5:20 to go first period. Mitchell Wiggins hits again. We saw Wiggins get awfully hot against the Lakers, and when he does, he can light it up. And here come the Celtics. Dennis Johnson going in, blocked by McRae.
I'll tell you, the difference in the two fast breaks is how quickly Boston gets the outlet pass out.
Walton has a shot blocked by Akeem. Sampson over Walton. Not much big redhead could do with that.
Walton gives up the low post position to Sampson a lot easier than Parrish.
Walton comes right back. And Tommy, you constantly talk about the fast break, and the Celtics did it there after a made basket. Bird fighting through McRae. Larry Bird, who was the MVP in the playoffs 2 years ago when the Celtics beat the Lakers. Celtics by 2. Lead is wavered between 4 and 2 points. And it's people like Larry Bird, who's 4 for 4 now. They go again to Akeem. And Akeem with a very tough baseline fall-away shot with Parrish in his face. Wiggins shooting over Dennis Johnson and hits. And the Rockets have tied the game. Once again, we'll have the mismatch in size as Larry Bird hits a three-point shot. Larry Bird, whose three-pointer put the Celts in front to stay and broke the backs of the Rockets, has 11 now in the game. Sampson in a double, finds a way out, and
that was a crazy dunk right there.
Slams it through for his 12th point of the ball game.
That was a mean one.
Great shooter from the outside during the regular year. Walton powers his way in. Olajuwon blocks it, and Walton, second effort, pays off for his 4th point. Right now they post up McRae against Bird, and Olajuwon has a simple shot in the lane, and Akeem has 8. Wiggins. Walton lost it. Olajuwon gets it.
So like you want to fight? That's what being game book out.
And Wiggins combined on McHale. McRae going up, banks it in, and the Rockets lead by 4. And maybe the Rockets will play better because Sampson's out of the game. As the shot is blocked by Akeem, Seasting throws the ball away. Here's Wiggins and McRae. Back to Peterson.
Ooh, that was a mean.
I think the Rockets are playing better without
That was a grown man dunk.
Olajuwon. Double team, triple team, and scores anyway. He has 14 points. McRae. Rodney McRae with 6. They double Akeem. Reed gets a step on Ainge. Fires it in.
He did that by accident. He wasn't trying to shoot it like that for real.
In the 1986 NBA Finals, 10 points. 8-point Rocket lead, 4:35 to go, and Olajuwon comes back. And again it's 10. Akeem. Walton gets a piece of it. And Bird gets it into the hands of Seasting to Ainge. Pulls up over Reed, and Danny Ainge now starting to hum. Has 9 points. So the Rocket lead is cut to 7. It was 13. Wiggins going in, uses his body well, gets the basket and draws the foul. There's Seasting. Olajuwon, the rebound out of the sandwich that Walton and McHale present. McRae going up and lays it in. Walton comes in, McHale with a layup inside. Bird inside to McHale. McHale quickly catches it and gets it in there. Reed. Guarded now by Bird. Olajuwon. Good
on the edge of the seat again.
And a basket good and a foul. Well, Walton was right over one shoulder, and they got the ball in anyway, and Olajuwon with good quickness. Reed. 5 on the shot clock. Again, it's a 16-point Houston lead. Lloyd. To Peterson, Robert Reed, top of the key, hits again, 2 in a row for Reed. Bird, McRae all over him, trying to get free. Bird hits the shot, on the run, with Rockets in his face. Parrish with a fake. And
oh, they skipped it?
Saves it beautifully to Reed.
Oh.
Olajuwon, trailer. 21 for Akeem. McRae guarding Dennis Johnson.
Damn.
Olajuwon was there, and there's McHale.
Who was the fight? Hold on, time out. Who was the names? Give me the names real quick so I can look it up. Give me the names real quick so I can look it up. The 2 names that were fighting, y'all, so I can look it up and see it real quick. Y'all know well, I know y'all know the 2 names, but I wanna see I wanna pull the fight up real quick because I wanna see it. I wanna see it, y'all. What's the names again? All right, no, matter of fact, I'll go to. I know what to do. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on. I know what to do. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm about to pull the fight up for y'all real quick. Hold on. Let me go to. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm about to pull it up. Boston. No, I forget it. I can't. Yeah, I think they cut it. Samsung DJ got into it at the end. Samsung. Yeah, it's a whole. Never mind, y'all. I'm gonna go back to the video because I can't. There's a whole bunch of fights they got. I think they actually got the full game too. I'm gonna keep my screen. Hold on. I'm gonna keep this. We can pull this. I know Game 5, right? 1986 Celtics and Rockets. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna do that after this video. But hold on. Let me put this stuff back up for y'all. Hold on. I got you. Wait 1 second. All right. There we go. We back.
In the basket.
Ralph Sampson and Jerry. Okay. Appreciate that. I got it. Appreciate it.
14 points in the game.
But is Peterson working McHale?
Ray goes in for the layup on the fast break. Bird to McHale, and McHale's shot is blocked again by Peterson. Level in the corner, slows it up. Hakeem.
That's goaltending. I'm sorry. That's goaltending. That was goaltending.
This was not a Boston Celtic third period.
Well, the Celtics have never had to come from a big margin behind.
3-point shot by Level. Parrish. With Olajuwon defending, another rebound, another outlet to Wiggins. Going in is Wiggins. Basket. 16 for Mitchell Wiggins off the bench tonight. Ainge faking Level. Blocked by Olajuwon, and Level can't keep it in bounds. Celtics get an easy 2. Actually, Level kept the ball inbounds for the Celtics.
Okay, yep, be safe. Yep, okay, be safe.
Over the outstretched hand of Olajuwon. You think the term "take no prisoners" may fit what the Celtics want to do? If this series goes to 6, Olajuwon, 29 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 blocked shots. Blocked by Olajuwon. McHale was looking for a goaltend. McHale with a fall-away shot. And Hakeem is playing his most inspired game since the opening game of this series. Reed. 11 points. 98-81, Houston. After the timeout, Bird into McHale. Nifty passing by the Celtics front line, and it's 98-83. There's enough time in this game. Olajuwon blocked McHale. Celtics still have it. 3-point attempt by Dennis Johnson misses, and here's Wiggins. Ahead of the field, Reed to McRae. Blocked by Olajuwon. Wiggins ahead of the field. And it's going to be Celtics ball. Hakeem with 8 blocked shots. He has scored 30 points. McHale getting 2 for the Celtics. It's 103-89. Tommy, you said at the outset of the series that with Wedman hurt, and by the way, Wedman could come back in game number 6 in Boston with his ribs. He's been working out. Basket for Olajuwon is 32, but the emotion is taken over here in the final second. McHale scores, and the game is over. The last home game of the season at the Summit, and the Rockets gave their fans something to cheer about. They did what they set out to do. They defeated the Boston Celtics to extend.
Well, I might hop off and get back on and go live again. All right, yep. That wraps up the video, y'all. That was a good video. Good video. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I'm cooking Dr. Pepper chicken. I need a piece. But anyway, you know what? Hold on. Let me Hold on. I'm going to turn on this other video, I think. Hold on, I'm going to turn on this other video. Give me 1 second. What video was I just on? Yeah, I think... Hold on. I know this might blow your mind a little bit, but... Okay, where we at? Here we are. Now, I'm pretty sure I know it is good. I'm pretty sure. I know. Yep. I'm pretty sure it is good. All right, y'all. We got the 1986 NBA Finals, Celtics and Rockets Game 5. And this is a minute 47 and 22. Oh, I said minute. An hour and 47 minutes, 22 seconds. But yeah, I think this one might have a fight in it, though, I think. Because I typed in the Game 5 Boston fight. And yeah, so let's see.
The Houston Rockets are one game away from elimination in these NBA Finals, and they are painfully aware the script could have been different. Ahead in Game 4, crucial mistakes down the stretch helped hand the Celtics the victory and a 3-1 series lead. Now time is running out on the Rockets. The Boston Celtics are closing in on yet another NBA title. But it's been established that their opponents from Houston are not about to roll over and play dead. The young Rockets have battled the entire season long, but in Game 4, the Celtics experience took control. Robert Parrish got physical. Dennis Johnson got red hot. And when the game was on the line, who else but Larry Bird made the shot that moved Boston within one game of championship banner number 16.
Okay, that sounds good.
Tonight, the Rockets are determined not to let their season end. They must survive Game 5 and send this series back to Boston. And they believe firmly they will. The Summit in Houston, Texas, with darkness closing in. And it is in this arena that the Rockets will make their last stand, their final home game of the season. But they're up against a team that is on a mission. Because for 1 year, the Boston Celtics have lived with this painful memory. Game 6 in the Boston Garden. And K.C. Jones and the Celtics were beaten by the Los Angeles Lakers. And ever since then, the Celtics have dedicated themselves to getting the championship back. This team stands above the crowd, no question about it. And a win here, and they'll be compared with the greatest ever. Their star is Larry Bird. He also sets the tone for this club inside the locker room. They were quietly preparing for tonight's 5th game. Bill Walton had his wrist taped. And that hand has played a very big role in what the Celtics have accomplished. So it is welcome to Houston. The 1986 NBA Finals. The Celtics with a chance to eliminate the Rockets here tonight. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Brent Musburger. And if the Celtics get the job done here tonight and win their 16th NBA championship, then they will receive this Larry O'Brien trophy at the conclusion of the proceedings. But make no mistake about it. The Rockets are determined to drive
Bird was
this
awesome
series
on the
back
court,
to
but
Boston.
only a mama
And
could call him nice looking.
the players to a man think they can do the job here
That's
tonight.
funny.
And a short time ago, as they arrived at their office, Pat O'Brien got their thoughts on tonight's game.
Can you win the world championship?
I feel good and I feel positive about it. I'm not going to worry about 3-1. I'm not going to go out there and think about it. I'm going to go out there and play as hard as I can.
You know, we can't give up. You know, we try and win this one tonight and see what we can do in Boston.
We're down 3-1. It seems insurmountable, but we got a lot of young guys inside this locker room that want to win.
So your weekend plans include basketball?
My weekend plans definitely include basketball.
Now, the Celtics won the last game here when the Rockets made too many mistakes.
You want me to
in the
skip through
closing
this a little
minute,
bit, or
but
keep it, or just let it play?
Not all season long.
I can skip
as
through
this
this.
Houston Rocket team lost 2 games in a row.
Yeah, I just want me to just let it play?
And
I
for
can
more
let
of
it
tonight's
play.
game, let's go down now to Dick Stockton and Tommy Heinsohn. Dick.
Thank you very much, Brent. And of course, the natural question is, do the Rockets have anything left after their heartbreaking loss on Tuesday night? Now, Houston coach Bill Fitch has a master's degree in psychology, so he knows what to tell his team. But talking is one thing and doing is another. If the Rockets have to think of winning 3 in a row, it may be too much of a mountain to climb. But if they talk about winning one game, their final home game of the year, maybe that can be done. The Celtics seem intent on ending it tonight. You never want to let a team off the hook. And also keep in mind that the Celtics, a team with veteran starters, plus Bill Walton, do not want to extend this series. You never know what can happen. Tommy Heinsohn, you've looked at the eyes of the Rockets in practice the last couple of days. What do you see?
Dick, they were truly stunned yesterday at practice. The only one that seemed to be able to muster any confidence and some firm statements was Robert Reed. And I even detected a little dismay.
You mean like just let it play out, right? Okay.
In the speech, the way
just let it play.
Bill Fitch talked. So they have to believe in themselves and believe in themselves an awful lot to carry this thing through. I think their spirit and their fire and belief in themselves has to show itself probably in the end of the third quarter.
And we'll be looking for that to see exactly how they feel at that time. What about on the court? Each team, what are they looking to do tonight?
The Celtics gave the Rockets too many offensive rebounds, 25 to be exact. They were lucky to win Game 4. They can't allow that to happen tonight. The Rockets have to get their fast break going once again. They have truly not unleashed the speed that the biggest advantage the Rockets have with their big people. They have been stopped in a half-court game to some degree, particularly Olajuwon. Well, you're going to see Ralph Sampson right here go up, get a rebound, and then head up the court against Kevin McHale. And Kevin McHale cannot beat Ralph Sampson in a one-up foot race. They have done this on occasions, but not consistently enough. They need lots of this type of basketball tonight.
And they didn't do it in the second half of game number 4 after doing it in the first half. Danny Ainge, by the way, has had an intestinal problem. Maybe that's why he had such a rough offensive going the other night. And Scott Wedman, who's been out with fractured ribs, worked out. He's not going to play tonight, even though he's in uniform. But if we go back to Boston, we may just see him. Back to you.
All right, Dick, thank you. So here tonight, it's a sense of history against determination. The Celtic team knows that they could go down as the best ever if they can close out the Rockets. But the young team from Houston is determined to get this series back to Boston. Now for tonight's game, the Celtics are favored again, as they have been all series long, by 3 points tonight. We'll continue.
And the head coach for the Houston Rockets, Bill Fitch.
The officials for tonight's game, Hugh Evans and Jack Madden. Ed Rush is the alternate. Keep in mind what history says, that no team has ever come back from a 3-1 deficit in the NBA Finals to win a championship. Tommy, possible that the Rockets could come out so sky high emotionally. If that happens, how do they guard against the emotion coming down and then having the Celtics take over the game?
Very, very important that they don't try to do too much too early. And that can show up in being super anxious, and that creates real problems with hands and catching balls and making bad passes. They have to watch out for that.
So So the fight was in Game 5 or Game 6? Oh, you said to at least watch the game since isn't available. Okay. I got you.
Only 2 of the last 10 NBA championships have ended in less than 6 games, so that history says that perhaps we may be moving on. There's Danny Ainge, who has been bothered by an intestinal flu. He scored 8 points on 3 for 7 shooting the other game. Now we're set to go. The Celtics in green trying to wrap up number 16, and the Rockets in white.
The Celtics are going to try and stick it to him early, Dick, and bring it to him and get out in front as far out as possible, as quickly as possible.
And Boston controlling. The only game the Celtics lost was Game 3 here in Houston.
All right.
Danny Ainge, with his first shot of the game, misses, knocked out of bounds. It's still Boston ball. Larry Bird, who's got a 3-point basket, put the Celtics ahead to stay in game number 4. McHale, guarded by Sampson. Spins around, and the rebound, both Towers had it. And here's Ralph.
Trying to push it at the defense, Dick.
They have the 2 Towers, now Sampson coming up high. McRae moving outside, and here's Lewis Lloyd missing the shot. Lloyd complained, and he's had a dreadful series that he hasn't seen the ball early on. He did there. Dennis Johnson
McHale again. Short, good defense by Ralph Sampson. Here they go, push it up. Rodney McRae. Lloyd had a hand on it and keeps it.
But Olajuwon was steaming up in that fourth man spot.
And that's the point you illustrated at the top of the game. It was Sampson there. Might as well be Olajuwon. Reed with his first shot. And the first points of the game belong to the Rockets.
Now Boston has not got off as smoothly as they would have liked.
McHale ties it up.
They've gone exclusively to McHale in that low post. The prior game it was Robert Parrish.
McRae stuffed in by Olajuwon. Hakeem Olajuwon, while he's had an overall solid series, is
I might wrap it up after this. Like take a little break after this and then get back on, y'all. After this
33.
Video.
Robert Reed made that hoop available for Olajuwon.
And traveling call.
Yep, but I'll be back on.
Ralph Sampson has been a defensive hero early.
Hold on, son.
And the Rockets leading 4-2. Robert Reed. Normally a forward, has had to play guard because of injuries to the point guard. Olajuwon's shot is blocked by Parrish, taken down by Ainge. Ainge going strong to the hoop and draws the foul.
I tell you, Casey Jones' strategy is to try and get to Larry Bird's more, but here is McRae beating Bird. It forces Parrish to have to go and cover, and that leaves Olajuwon going strong with Bird on his back. They can't allow McRae or anybody else to penetrate that much where Parrish has to switch.
There's Bill Fitch, who has a ring. And in one of those series when he coached the Celtics, he was trailing 3-1. Foul was on Lloyd, 1 out of 2 on the free throws by Danny Ainge. Sampson. Easy shot, it seemed, for Ralph Sampson. We haven't seen him do that much this series.
Has not driven in prior games from that high post position.
Rockets by 3. Minute and a half gone by. Parrish with a pump and an air ball. There's McHale on the other side, and Kevin McHale has 4 points. Setting up in the half court now, looking for a key.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
When they push the ball up quickly, Olajuwon can get better low post position. It's tougher to double him also.
And the Celtics call for a 20-second timeout.
Little strong move by Ralph Sampson. Puts it in front of Parrish and angles into the hoop, and McHale cannot keep him off.
Tommy, as we take a look at the early shooting in this ball game, Casey calls a quick 20-second timeout with his team trailing by only 3. What do you think he'd be telling him now?
I think he's alerting them to the fact of the penetration, that they got to try and keep the Rockets out of the middle so that the big men of the Celtics, the McHales, the Parrishes, do not have to switch out and then turn loose the Sampsons and Olajuwons on the backboard.
Casey Jones was an assistant to Bill Fitch when Fitch was in Boston, and the relationship, frankly, was not ideal between the two.
Well, Casey was foisted on him, really, from a prior regime, and Bill kept him around. Casey thought maybe perhaps he should have been more involved, but Fitch didn't really involve him a lot.
McHale again. And that's a shooting foul. Robert Reed flexing his knee as it looks like McHale and Reed banged knees. It's a shooting foul against Reed. McHale will go to the line.
McHale, with not the real good low post position, he likes to be about 2 feet further down to his right.
Don't mess with Auntie either.
And he forces it, and there comes
yes,
Reed
you are
on the
Auntie.
spin. So it looks like the Rockets prepared to double McHale in the low post.
Kevin McHale had 19 points on Tuesday night. That was only the second time in the playoffs that Kevin did not score 20 in a game. He has been a most consistent scorer for the Celtics.
He's had a tough man to try and shoot over, and Ralph Sampson being 7'4".
Rockets by 1. Little more than 3 minutes gone by here in the first period of game number 5. The Celtics lead 3-1. Rockets trying to keep it alive and head to Boston. Sampson working inside. He took too many steps.
Better defense by Parrish that time on the clear out. He forced him wider than Sampson would have liked.
Lewis Lloyd, who has had his defensive problems with Dennis Johnson, staying with him close right now. Larry Bird hasn't handled the ball much. Takes his first shot and hits. So McHale has 6 of the Celtics points, and Bird is into the column now.
But he's only handled it once. That's not what Casey wanted. He wanted Bird to handle it a lot more.
Reed looking inside to Akeem. Doubled. And the ball does not drop for him. The rebound by Parrish. Outlet pass. Dennis Johnson over Lloyd. He's got it, and a foul. So Dennis Johnson continues to have a tremendous series. And it's now 11-8, and the foul is on Lloyd, his second foul.
I tell you, Lewis Lloyd has come out determined to play a little defense in this ball game, something that he's been taking a rap for in the prior games. He knows that Wiggins got the nod for defensive purposes. He wants to play a few minutes.
Tommy, a lot of people thought that Bill might go to the bench and start Wiggins in this ball game, but he's not going to upset the apple cart. He played only 12 minutes, did Lewis Lloyd, in the last game, and he's giving him a chance here. McRae's pass is out of bounds, last touch by the Celtics, but that was a sloppy play by Houston.
They've got to watch their passing, Dick. The passing is not working whatsoever.
Well, Bill Fitch wants to talk things over. The Celtics have scored 7 in a row to take a 4-point lead here in the first. We're in the first period of game number 5 of the NBA Finals. Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn here at the Summit in Houston, Texas, where the Celtics have scored 7 straight to take a 12-8 lead in a game in which they can wrap up their 16th world title. Larry Bird, their leader, Akeem Olajuwon. McHale has scored 6 and Akeem 4 in the early going. Tommy, we've had a couple of early timeouts here.
I think that Bill Fitch wants to keep his game under control, make sure that they don't throw the ball away. Their problem has been errant passes throughout most of this series.
Yet the turnovers are even numerically for each team through the first 4 games. Akeem finds Lloyd. Lloyd is doubled. Sampson. From the corner, Ralph Sampson, who has led the Rockets in scoring the last 2 games here at the Summit.
That was a nice pass by Lou Lloyd, who was more often than not prone to force a shot like that.
Reed knocked it out of bounds. Celtic ball. Robert Reed, who's been outspoken and has backed up his talk with fine play.
Robert Reed has been the inspirational leader on the court the last 2 games here.
McHale, fall-away shot. Rebound by Rodney McRae. Celtics with a 2-point lead. Houston looking to tie it. Ball knocked away by Dennis Johnson. Ainge and Johnson fast breaking in, and they don't get the break. That you rarely see the Celtics mess up on.
But Robert Reed forced that miss with some excellent defense.
Reed misses outside, and we'll have a foul, a loose ball foul, called against Larry Bird, his first. Tommy, Lewis Lloyd looks like, and Bill Fitch is trying to give him all the confidence in the world, still having problems handling the ball, it seems.
I think he has his eyes normally set on the rim, and when he can't do that, it changes his thinking on the game.
Sampson falling away under the crowd, misses, and now the Celtics have a 4-on-4. Kevin McHale down the middle, as he so often does, now has scored 8 of the Celtics' 14.
There you saw the Celtics big guys outdistancing Sampson and Olajuwon.
Sampson was falling away after that last shot. He couldn't get back in. Lloyd, high arcing shot. Inside, it's Sampson. They had both towers in there, and it was Ralph Sampson who scored and knocked McHale to the floor.
Well, there's that offensive rebounding coming into play once again, Dick. More of that, and the Rockets will win it.
Nearly halfway through this opening period. Celtics by 2, and Larry Bird gives them a 4-point lead. And Bill Fitch has gone to his bench and has asked Mitchell Wiggins to get ready to come back in this ball game or come in for the first time. Out of bounds, still Houston ball. And here is Mitchell Wiggins, who has been outstanding defensively, particularly on the boards. And Lewis Lloyd goes to the bench, still having his problem.
You know, Lewis Lloyd has it in his mind he has to hit the first shot in order for him to have a good ball game. He's got to get that out of his head if he's going to be a great basketball player.
Well, Wiggins hit his first shot, and he is a streak shooter. 16-14 Boston. McHale goes up and is fouled.
Going to see Ralph Sampson, who was immense in Game 4 on the offensive glass, just come inside here after Parrish mishandles it and then power it through. And McHale tried a little acting job, but the referees weren't baited.
Right now, it looks like Ralph Sampson is trying to bait Jack Madden and still talking with him as McHale goes to the line the first time at the Celtics. Houston has not been to the free throw line yet.
Dan McHale has been just about even Steven with the way Bill Fitch thought he would be in this series. Not really been a dominant figure, but very steady.
Celtics maintain a 4-point lead. Houston cuts it to 2. Boston moves ahead, and now Danny Ainge called for a block as he tried to get through Sampson to get to Reed.
Danny Ainge says when somebody's going to pick me off, I'm running into him hard. Maybe the next time they won't be standing there.
Foul is on Ainge. Rockets have 14 fouls and the Celtics 2. 5:20 to go first period. Mitchell Wiggins hits again. We saw Wiggins get awfully hot against the Lakers, and when he does, he can light it up.
Well, he comes off the picks a lot better than Lloyd does. Has his rhythm very early in this game.
And he's really giving Dennis Johnson a lot of trouble out on top. Bird off a screen. Passes to Johnson, but a double dribble called against Larry Bird. Turns it over, and I think Mitchell Wiggins has ignited this team on both ends of the floor.
And he's going to do it primarily with that stiff defense on Dennis Johnson, bringing the ball up the court.
Here's Wiggins going for 3 in a row. Not this time. McHale beats Olajuwon to the ball, and here come the Celtics. Dennis Johnson going in, blocked by McRae. Tommy, we have seen Rodney McRae, an unsung star, block a lot of player shots in this series.
I'll tell you, this is outstanding defense. He had 4 guys coming back on the break, and he made a beautiful block. He saved a sure 2.
And Sampson and McHale pushed each other momentarily, and they're going to break that one up before it gets into high gear. There they are.
Well, they've been fighting for position for 5 games now, and tempers do flare when you start leaning on each other.
4:35 to go opening period. Bird, McRae on him like glue. Harris over Olajuwon. Not a good shot. Good defense by the Rockets. Sampson all the way in. And it's blocked. Bird got a piece of that one. Ainge going back, and they're going to call Robert Reed with a blocking foul, and that'll be his second personal.
I'll tell you, Ralph Sampson has got that great dribbling ability, but he takes it strong, and you just watch Danny Ainge come from behind and pick it off. I mean, that's a real cute play. And Sampson said, boy, I should have had that one.
So Ainge is on the line after the second foul by Reed, and here is Bill Walton, who won an NBA title 9 years ago to this day with the Portland Trail Blazers. And if he can win tonight, this would have to be his favorite day of all time.
I'll tell you, he had a big hand in it with that offensive rebound the other night.
That cinched it for the Celtics. He's had a fine series. Rebounding, defense, scoring. Reed misses. Bird. And Wiggins knocks it away. Dennis Johnson has it. Under 4 minutes to go in the first.
I'll tell you, the difference in the 2 fast breaks is how quickly Boston gets the outlet pass out.
Walton has a shot blocked by Akeem. But another turnover as Ainge picks it off. And they're going to blow the whistle. A foul is on Dennis Johnson and Casey Jones. You can always see him with a furrowed brow, even though he never really gets too angry out there. Celtics by 4. And a very good first period. Had a lot of turnovers, but the play is intense. Akeem from Ralph, who's pushed.
Yeah, be careful and be safe while you're driving. Be careful. Please be careful while you're driving.
Pat O'Brien, and Dave Cowens here tonight at the Summit in Houston, Texas for Game 5. 16,016, and the Rocket fans haven't thrown in the white towel, and from the looks of things, Tommy, neither have the Rockets. Last foul was on McHale. Akeem And there's Walton fighting, losing the ball, and on the line was Wiggins, turns it over.
That is the man that is driving Casey Jones crazy on the offensive glass. Mitchell Wiggins, nobody can keep him off. Dennis Johnson has been losing his concentration on him.
He's only 6'4", only we say, but a lot of times he says they forget about the little guys getting inside. Ainge going for a three, short with it. Parrish, by the way, who's not in the game yet now, hasn't scored for the Celtics. He did not play in the final moments when Walton was in there. Sampson over Walton. Not much big redhead could do with that.
Walton gives up the low post position to Sampson a lot easier than Parrish.
Walton comes right back, and Tommy, you constantly talk about the fast break, and the Celtics did it there after a made basket.
That's how quickly they advanced the ball with a pass.
Celtics by 4. That's been a familiar refrain this first period. McRae, and a Boston foul, and that will put him in the penalty. The Rockets will shoot 2, and Danny Ainge has picked up his second personal foul. 2:28 to go in the opening period. Boston is up.
The Celtics have really been doubling down on the low post. A guy like Bill Walton will come over and double team here. When he does that, it ends up 2 guys having to defend against 1 man here, 1 man there, and 1 man there against for the rebound. They got 3-on-2 rebounding problems. You watch Dennis Johnson step up and take the bigger Ralph Sampson, but the aggressive Mitchell Wiggins is still underneath the basket, and he comes up with it. Even though he loses it out of bounds, he's making the best of the opportunity underneath the hoop. I'll tell you, that has been really hurting Boston badly. They may have to adjust that double, triple teaming of the low post game.
And the Rockets, who had those 25 offensive rebounds in game number 4, have the edge once again. And Rodney McRae will go to the line and shoot.
Well, when that happens, Dick, triple teaming and double teaming, it's turning 1 guy loose on the weak side of the court for the rebound. And when Peterson got into the game the other day, he made it pay. And Wiggins is doing the same thing.
We'll try to bring the Rockets to within 2. Not demonstrative by any means is Rodney McRae, but how effective he has been. It's a 22-20 game. McRae with his first 2 points of the ball game. Both teams shooting under 45%. Ainge, 11 seconds. Sampson caused that turnover, and it's a 3-on-2 Houston break. Wiggins going in, tipped away, and the Rockets missed a 3-on-2 opportunity. Danny Ainge comes right back and banks it in. So there was 2 points lost on one end, and the Celtics are up by 4 again.
But Sampson and Olajuwon were flying in for that rebound, but they didn't carve enough room out for themselves for the offensive board.
Akeem outside. Ainge and McHale with it.
Got to step away for a sec.
Bill Fitch is yelling for an illegal defense call. Reed fires long range, but there's Wiggins, no basket. Wiggins was there, he put it in, but it was after the 24-second clock had expired, and Bill Fitch is really mad. He says it touched the rim before 24 seconds elapsed. And they're going to count it. That's exactly what happened.
Casey's upset now, saying you blew the whistle. Let's see it. If it hit the rim here, it looks like it's long and hit the backboard. But if the whistle went off, time should have been called, and the Rockets should have gotten the ball, not the basket. Never hit the rim.
I got it.
Bird fighting through McRae. Larry Bird, who was the MVP of the playoffs 2 years ago when the Celtics beat the Lakers.
Really forcing him a lot to his left hand.
Rockets swinging the ball. And they're going to call Walton for the foul on Ralph Sampson.
Here's a Bird dipsy-do. He likes to play on this side of the court, but usually he can get a right-hand shot off. They're attacking his right hand, forcing him to his left. He can shoot lefty, but he much prefer to shoot righty.
So here's Ralph Sampson on the free throw line. He was much better in the last game than he had been previously. Up to 70% from the free throw line as he hits the first free throw. Robert Parrish, who has not scored, has replaced Kevin McHale, who is the Celtic and game scoring leader with 10 points. So once again, McHale comes out strong. The only game he really didn't, Tommy, was in game 2 in Boston when it took him a while to get cooking.
This is the version the Celtics have of Twin Towers, Parrish and Walton. They hope to contain the Rockets on the glass.
Celtics by 2. Lead is wavered between 4 and 2 points. And it's people like Larry Bird, who's 4 for 4 now. Perfect game from the field gives the Celtics that 4-point lead again. Olajuwon fighting for the loose ball, and he lost it thanks to Larry Bird.
Boy, they're just surrounding him like it's a bear going to honey.
Wiggins tipped the ball, and Reed tried to save it, and it should be Celtics ball, and it is. 42 seconds remaining in the first period. And Tommy, off the first period, it does not look as if the Rockets are playing on emotion alone. They're playing as solidly as they have the last 2.
They got that fast break pace going, and they're trying to use it not quite as effectively as they would like, however.
Sampson pushing it up. They look at the clock, 30 seconds. 15 now on the shot clock. They go again to Akeem. And Akeem with a very tough baseline fall-away shot with Parrish in his face. Now has 6. Again, it's 2, and Boston playing for the last chance. Reed is on Ainge. Inside, Walton with a fall away. Wiggins, 1 second, and that'll do it. That's the end of the first period with the score. The Celtics 28, the Rockets 26. We'll return to the Summit in Houston after this word from your local station. It's a beautiful sky right now as you look live in Houston, Texas to the Transco Tower Fountain. That's about 5 miles from here. And here is the Summit in Houston, Texas, where all of Houston is banded behind their Rockets in the 1986 NBA Finals. Here on CBS, game number 5. The Celtics leading 3 games to 1 will try to wrap it up and win their 16th world title. They won their 14th championship right here in Houston in 1981 against these Rockets in a 6-game series, and we'll try to wrap up another one here tonight. But Tommy, off the top of this game, even though the Houston Rockets aren't running the way you say they should run, they're very much in the game, but you're right, they haven't made the most of their opportunities.
Hope y'all enjoying everything, y'all. Hope y'all enjoying this. Hope y'all enjoying everything.
In that quarter and only converted on 1. They'd be leading in this ball game significantly if they used it a little bit more effectively.
Top scorers, Jerry Sichting, by the way, has replaced Danny Ainge. Once again, we tell you that Ainge has had an intestinal problem, so Sichting is in there early. Wiggins shooting over Dennis Johnson and hits, and the Rockets have tied the game. Wiggins has scored 8 points since coming in for Lou Lord.
And this is the most important part of what Wiggins is going to do, is get out there and make Dennis Johnson waste some time in the backcourt before the Celtics can get their set offense going.
Once again, we'll have the mismatch in size as Larry Bird hits a 3-point shot. Larry Bird, whose 3-pointer put the Celtics in front to stay and broke the backs of the Rockets, has 11 now in the game. But now we have Sichting 6'1", guarding Reed at 6'8".
And that always is a difficult problem for the Celtics. Sichting has to get up close on Reed and use his speed against Reed's size.
Sampson in a double, finds a way out, and slams it through for his 12th point of the ball game.
What a move by Sampson.
Sichting, a great shooter from the outside during the regular year. Walton powers his way in. Olajuwon blocks it, and Walton, second effort, pays off for his 4th point. Tommy, why doesn't Reed post up Sichting more?
Because they've got the Twin Towers. They don't need 3 guys trying to get in that low post.
Right now they post up McRae against Bird, and Olajuwon has a simple shot in the lane, and Akeem has 8.
Well, Parrish had backed off to try and protect the middle. And that gave Olajuwon the easy one.
Celtics continue to go with their version of the towers, as you mentioned, Walton and Parrish. And they're going to call Wiggins with the pushing foul. His first.
You know, if Wiggins can hold Dennis Johnson, make him use 8 seconds or so in the backcourt, that allows the Celtics less time to work their good offense.
What a pass, Walton over his head to Bird, and Parrish takes too many steps. But that was one of those scintillating passing combinations we have seen. Walton and Bird teamed up for the first time this year.
Yes, I'm back.
Wiggins driving. Walton lost it. Olajuwon gets it. We're back here at the Summit in Houston, Texas. More than just a game. 35-33. The Rockets lead the Celtics. We have had a full-fledged fight here break out between Ralph Sampson and Jerry Sichting. Punches were thrown, blood was drawn in the head of Dennis Johnson, and Ralph Sampson was thrown out of the ball game.
I think I missed it, didn't I?
And Tommy, I know you explained and will about Ralph Sampson having to learn
Did I miss
to
the
control
fight just
himself.
now?
And you're right. The question is, what is it all about when whatever the skirmish is, a 6'1" backup guard gets one of the stars of the other club thrown out of the ball game?
Well, the referee threw Ralph Sampson out, and he saw the first punch, Ralph Sampson throwing it. I think the officials right now have done a masterful job of trying to cool this thing down so that the rest of the game can go on. It's unfortunate that Sampson's not going to be part of it because the Rockets really needed him.
I think in a World Championship series with so much at stake, even though he threw the first punch, and that Ralph, of course, says otherwise, I don't think you throw out a guy. You may warn him, you may give him a technical, you may tell Fitch to take him out of the game. I don't think you throw out a guy in a World Championship series after that kind of an incident.
Well, that's what you think. I disagree.
All right, Tommy.
You said replay, please. No, they cut it. Wow, they cut it again in this video. So this whole time watching, it still wasn't in there. That's what I was looking for. I mean, I still play the video though. But I came for the fight.
That's what this country's all about, right?
Are you a Republican or a Democrat?
I'm a basketball fan like you. 9:20 to go in the first half. 35-33, and traveling is called. So let's see if we can get back into this game. Rockets by 2. And we'll see what kind of an effect it has. Ball knocked away. Peterson and Wiggins combined on McHale. McRae going up, banks it in, and the Rockets lead by 4.
You know what you got to be careful of right now is the officiating. Sometimes the officials will lean to the side of the Rockets, you know, subconsciously that Sampson's out of the game.
And maybe the Rockets will play better because Sampson's out of the game. As the shot is blocked by Akeem, Sichting throws the ball away. Here's Wiggins and McRae. Back to Peterson. And I think the Rockets are playing better without Sampson, at least right now.
They are going to be sky high. They have reached down. The extra motion, perhaps, to win this game provided by Ralph Sampson in that fight for the Rockets.
It is a 37-33 game. Houston is leading.
Houston, I'm trying to see something real quick.
Sichting will go out of the game to the boos of the crowd. Kind of mild to what we might expect in some other cities, Tom.
Well, the fans very, very upset here, of course. They have big guy out. The Rockets right now, the prime threat will be Olajuwon.
Akeem goes up and is fouled. That is the first team foul on the Celtics in the second period. Peterson had replaced Sampson, and Bill Walton.
Oh, you have some saved? The game
that
has
is his
okay.
second personal foul, and there's Robert Parrish, who has yet to score, getting set to come back in.
Well, Danny Ainge will be very, very important for the Celtics defensively in trying to contain Olajuwon. They have triple teamed in him, and Danny Ainge has been the key player, cutting off the middle move. His drop-off read has enabled him to quickly get down and cut off the lane. Olajuwon going to be the man that has to take him to the promised land.
But Peterson has given the Rockets what they've needed off the bench with solid defense and rebounding. He's not been an offensive threat.
Okay.
but he's going to have to play a lot bigger role than he anticipates. Parrish misses the ball away, and Akeem gets the rebound. 8:05 to go in the first half. Olajuwon, double team, triple team, and scores anyway. He has 14 points. 11 in a row run off by the Rockets. Tommy, the biggest lead they've had in this series is 9 points. They lead by 8. Timeout. Well, I'm anxious to know what kind of a view Brent Musburger and Dave Cowens had of the scrimmage we had. Brent, back up to you.
All right, Dick, and of course, Big Dave led the Celtics to 2 of their 15 world titles. We were watching a basketball game. The violence breaks out. What's your stand on Ralph Sampson? Should he have been thrown out or left in this game?
Well, from our angle, it was obvious that Ralph threw the punch and hit Jerry Seasting twice, and then he hit Dennis Johnson before anybody ever hit him. So I think it looked to me like he initiated everything. It was an obvious, the referee put his hand up right away, so he has to go.
All right. I'll tell you another thing, Dick and Tommy. Sometimes a team will rally around themselves when this happens. Look out for the Rockets. They could turn this place on fire right now. Let's go down to Dick and Tommy.
You're absolutely right, Brent. The score was 34-33 Houston when Sampson got ejected, and the Celtics have not scored since, but you just saw the face of a guy who's not going to keep the Celtics in arrears for long.
I'll tell you, there was not too much fire in their eyes at practice yesterday, but after that fight, there sure is now.
And they're going to call the Houston foul on Peterson, his first personal foul. 41-33 the Rockets, 7:46 to go. Again, we wonder about playing on emotion versus settling down and playing a solid ball, so we'll see which is which for Houston.
I'm going to have to end this show in a little bit. But I'm going to be back on, though. Kind of like recovering myself.
Wiggins,
like 10 more minutes, I'm going to end it, and then
another one of his
I'm going to like recover a little bit, and then I'm going to get right back live again, and we're going to go live, okay? So just letting y'all know, I'm about to end it in like 10 minutes.
Crowd is going to
I got to do some stuff too.
Everything the official calls, and there's a tendency, unless he's a real good official, to swing with the crowd. I've seen it happen a couple of times, and even the best of them can be swayed. I think right now the officials have got their feet back underneath them.
Parrish with his first 2 points of the game, and they come with 7:35 remaining in the first half. The Rockets by 6. Wiggins. Mitchell Wiggins, 10 points. That's more than his series average.
Okay, Wiggins has just been outstanding.
Yeah, but I'm going to be back on
Peterson. He's short, and the rebound by Olajuwon. 6 rebounds for Akeem.
It ain't going to be too long. Not going to be long, but I just need to recover, stretch out a little bit, stretch my legs and stuff, and then
Robert Reed, and he prevented 2 points there.
I just need a little time, that's all.
Not enough stuff on the outlet pass.
Come back for round 2 of going live, that's all.
Into Parrish against Akeem.
Yeah, and I'm going to look for some more videos, too, so we can have a bunch of videos to watch. I might start making some live playlist videos. If y'all have any videos, y'all should send them to me, and I could just make a playlist, and then the playlist can just play, you know?
Parrish picked up his own dribble, and Casey Jones just walks away. And he wants Walton back in the game.
Okay.
Robert Parrish will be likely coming out here, and the rebounding story, Houston has the lead.
Well, Parrish has not hit the shots, and that's what Casey wanted from him. They're going to try and get it out of Walton.
Peterson driving in. Dennis Johnson controls. He's got the bandage on left eye, and he's got blood on his jersey after he was hit by a Ralph Sampson punch. Illegal defense called against the Rockets. Tommy, the Celtics have not scored a basket in nearly 4.5 minutes.
Well, that's what that emotion from the fight with Sampson going out has produced. Very aggressive, jumping, leaping play by the Rockets.
McHale, no baseline thanks to Peterson. Dennis Johnson trying to penetrate. And Dennis Johnson comes out of the pack again. What a warrior he is. Going in on Wiggins, blocked by Olajuwon. Goaltending called as Akeem blocked it against the glass. Give the basket to hard-working Dennis Johnson.
Akeem either trapped it on the glass or hit it after it touched the glass. That's goaltending.
5:45 remaining in the first half. McRae. Rodney McRae with 6. The leading scorer is Olajuwon with 14 for Houston. Ralph Sampson was ejected after he scored 12 with 3 rebounds. Sampson went out with 9:40 remaining here in the half. 5:20. Bird fall away.
No ganging up, just clean
outlets to Wiggins. Wiggins lost the dribble. And the foul on Dennis Johnson. Houston has missed just 3 of 11. Celtics struggling from the field this period.
Rockets playing outstanding defense right now. The last trip up the court against Bird, they waited till the last instant to double him and put him under the gun to take a tough shot.
3 fouls now on Dennis Johnson with 5:07 to go in the first half. You saw Seasting getting set to come back in. They double Akeem. Reed gets a step on Ainge. Fires it in off the glass. And the Rockets have the biggest lead they've enjoyed in the 1986 NBA Finals, 10 points. Their biggest lead previously was 9 points.
Oh, if you mod, if I mod you, hold on.
8-point Rocket lead, 4:35 to go, and Olajuwon comes back. And again, it's 10.
Boy, when they push it up, Olajuwon's a different ball player on the boards.
Dennis Johnson in and out. Bird fighting off the glass, and Reed has it. And here come the Rockets, breaking again. McRae. And McHale and Walton were there. And a Celtic foul.
We're going to see Houston with Olajuwon storming up the court. They move it out quickly, even after a made, which we haven't seen an awful lot. But look at the pass up the court, strong to the hoop, and here's Olajuwon right there, quick for the stuff.
Foul is on McHale, his second.
I definitely will mind you. I'm just trying to figure out.
I mean, he was talking an awful lot yesterday, but look at Robert Reed saying, we want to win this game. I don't want to leave our fans who have treated us so well this year with a loss.
And the Rockets have also treated the fans very well. As McRae missed the first free throw, they lost only 6 games this year, 2 of them to the Celtics. And Houston 8-1 in the playoffs at home. And McRae will try to give the Rockets an 11-point lead now. 4:16 to go in the half. Ralph Sampson ejected from the game, and the Rockets will have to go the route without him.
I'll tell you, this man, Rodney McRae, has been outstanding. Hasn't said much. Nobody talking about him too much. But what a job he's done on the boards and in helping to defend against Bird.
Now, I'll make both of y'all a moderator. I don't know which one is the which one is it, the managing moderator or the standard moderator? Can manage block words and change chat. All right, so I'll just give you the standard. I just gave you the. I just gave you the. Yeah, and let me. I'm gonna make you a moderator too. Yeah, I just made y'all. Yeah. I think I did it the right way.
Here's Ainge. And Danny Ainge hits. 7 points for Ainge.
I know, you gotta let me know.
9-point Houston lead. 4 minutes remaining now.
Yeah, I just made y'all
in the
minds.
first
I think
half.
that's the one.
Olajuwon again working against Walton. There's Peterson with the offensive rebound and the basket, and he got in on McHale that time.
He has been outstanding this whole series, Dick. Jim Peterson on the board.
Timeout, Boston.
You watch Jim Peterson right here. He's going to be a key man as Kevin McHale goes over to double He's going to slide in for the rebound. Nobody is blocking him off. That's what the Rockets are taking advantage of. 3-on-2 rebounding on the weak side. As Danny Ainge, who doesn't block him out, Kevin McHale, who doesn't get to him quick enough, and he's in there all by himself. Somebody has got to go pick up those people as they're coming to the glass. But when they double, there's only 2 Celtics to block out 3 Rockets.
Peterson, Jim Peterson, has again come in and made an impact in this game. He's had to play with Sampson ejected, and I'll tell you, Tommy, that Walton has done a marvelous job for the Celtics off the bench, but Wiggins and Peterson have kept the Rockets alive to this point. Walton and Olajuwon, the 2 centers.
That's cool. I didn't mean to do that.
McHale up on high. Spinning up. Tipped up. Walton banging the boards. The rebound by Reed with 3.5 to go. Wiggins. Biggest lead for the Rockets. The 11-point margin they have now.
Highlights. The second is highlighting the 86 Celtics.
Redirecting traffic. Celtics have 1 foul to give.
But I'll tell you, the Rockets are ready to push it up at every opportunity, something that they were not able to sustain in the other game.
Olajuwon, air ball as the 24-second buzzer sounds, and it'll be Celtics ball. Boston with good defense, and once they saw the Rockets go into half court, they clamped up. Really tightened things up there.
Well, I could put it back. I'll put it back.
3 minutes to go in the first half.
I tell you, the longer that takes to get the ball into the hands of Larry Bird, the less options he has to score.
Might as well.
Here's Bird.
I was just looking at it, but I didn't mean to click it.
Bird has 11 points.
This is something right
Only
here. I might as
3
well.
this period on the 3-point shot. Wiggins banks it in. 12 points in the game for Mitchell Wiggins.
A fast break is humming for the Rockets.
That's what you
but I
said
need to
at the
start
outset.
using little features
In fact,
and stuff. I don't never really use
that may be
anything.
the only way they can win. 2.5 now in the half. McHale and Walton is there. No basket. A foul.
Oh, wow. I appreciate that.
It'll be Peterson, his second personal foul.
Appreciate that, Auntie.
We have had a wild game here in Houston in Game 5 at the Summit, with the Celtics leading 3-1 and prepared to wrap things up. They're trailing the Rockets 54-41 in a game featuring a fistfight in which Ralph Sampson was thrown out with 9:40 remaining in this half after punching Jerry Seasting. The two had been jostling in a couple of occasions, but Sampson made the definite punch on Seasting and then hit Dennis Johnson and drew blood.
Yes.
1 out of 2. Or McHale.
Boston is not getting good shots in this quarter, mainly because of the aggressive defense of the Rockets.
Hakeem.
I said I definitely appreciate you always.
Walton gets a piece of it.
No, I appreciate
And Bird gets it into the hands of Seasting to Ainge. Pulls up over Reed, and Danny Ainge now starting to hum. Has 9 points. And the lead is 10. And the Rockets want a timeout right now. They have outscored the Celtics 20-11 since they lost Ralph Sampson. If there is a Game 6, we will be there. Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, back at Boston Garden. Rockets and Celtics, and the Celtics were impressive in winning 2 games handily to take a 2-0 lead in the series before the Rockets won a thriller Sunday in Game 3, and then the Celtics won a game that was equally thrilling to make it 3-1.
As the fast break in this quarter, 6 for 8, 1 for 3 for Boston. Very big, but you know something, Dick? The emotion of getting even for Ralph Sampson very much more evident in the Rockets' psyche right now. They're not even thinking of going to Boston. They want to win this one for Ralph Sampson, who got upset in this game.
And you know, we said at the outset that when you talk about having to win 3 games, you know, no one has come back from a 3-1 deficit to win a world championship. I think if the Rockets think of winning 3, that may be
matter of fact, we're running back.
Now they have another reason to win.
I might as well just get a break now, that way I can come back sooner.
It goes to Boston and they see what happens. What did Bill Fitch say about for the hard way?
For the hard way, yeah. I'll tell you, though, a key guy for the Rockets down the stretch.
Yeah, we're about to take that break now, y'all, and I'm going to be back. I'm not going to be too long, though.
Olajuwon's going to need some rest, and so will Peterson.
Olajuwon hasn't been on the bench yet in this game.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's just stop it here, and then we'll be. I'll definitely be back though. I'll be back live. I'm gonna grab some videos up too, and then we could just go back and play like we was doing again. Yep. But I appreciate all of them support y'all. I appreciate everybody in a live. I'm definitely gonna start going live again soon. You know, start more often. I'm meaning to say, like, more often I'll be going live, y'all. But yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all. It feels so good to be back, and it feels so good, so good. Okay, yep. But yeah, you'll see me online. I'll be live again. Yep, I definitely will be live. But I really deeply appreciate y'all, for real. I really do. You know, I really do appreciate y'all. But yep. But yeah, we're gonna y'all be safe and everything. All right, y'all be safe. Anybody driving, anybody outside, just be safe. All right. Yep. Peace and love always, y'all. Peace and love always. Yes, peace and love always. Positive, good energy. Yes, always, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Yep. But yeah, I'm about to end it, y'all. All right. So yep, I'll catch on in about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, maybe close to an hour. So, but y'all see me pop on. Y'all see me. But much love, y'all. Much love. I'm gonna end it here. All right. I'm gonna end it. Peace, peace, peace. Love, love, love.